Well, a lot of this stuff I'm talking about is outside of this house and elsewhere. So,
And as he pulls away from tearing flesh from your leg with his little fangs, really all he's done is left two little like pinpricks in your thigh.
yeah,
And he
really
tears away from your leg. He goes, "Ah, a second wound! You will die yet!"
Somebody give me a Pokeball, please.
I love him so much.
Somebody give
I
me a
have seen
Pokeball,
you bleed,
please.
demon. I can kill you.
I will pay you. I will buy you a great ball if I can catch this fucker.
And Tassel's just begging for somebody to give him a Pokeball.
Oh, dude, you know I'm out. Else I'd let you. Else I'd give him something.
I do have a Pokeball, actually.
Tassel's like, you waited this long.
Get
So Tassel, what are you trying to persuade him for here?
bitch. I wanted him to join us, and at least maybe he can travel with us around the house, and then maybe escape, and we'll find plenty of
No
food
need
elsewhere.
to escape when foolish food wanders into my nest.
Well, we seem to be the only ones that show up here. I don't know how often you get travelers.
Which is why I must consume you.
But elsewhere, there's millions of people to consume. There's
There
literally...
is no elsewhere. Lies and deceit from the demon.
I'll give you a Torchic nugget if you calm down.
Torch of Nugget.
Yeah, I can't say chicken. I can't say chicken, so I just say Torchic nugget.
I mean, you can say chicken nugget if you want. I all know what you're talking.
I'll give you a chicken nugget if you calm down.
Your poultry means nothing to me, she-witch. I will consume you next.
But there's tons of people. In
Wait,
another
hold
place
on.
where we
Wait,
came
hold
from.
on. Give it a second. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna give this thing a chicken nugget and be like, you say that now. And try this.
Where did you get the chicken nugget?
The counter.
It's right on the counter in the
There
fire.
are no chicken nuggets.
Just appears with it out of nowhere. Here you go, chicken nugget.
It's not a fucking McDonald's.
It's a dino one.
It's a dino nugget.
It's a dino nugget. Looks like Tyrant.
Fossil nugget.
Nosferatu, bring me my dino nuggets.
Please, I just want to spare a chicken nugget on fire. And
Sure.
I'm actually, with my newfound funds, I will go to. Put fireballs away. I'll go to this guy and be like, I need Pokeballs. Like, desperately.
You need Pokeballs. You're gonna go up to the fucking requisitions desk. Oh my goodness! As he takes the time not to look at you, but to continue to write in his book. Appropriate farm.
What was the what I was asking because there's a lot of forms. Do you happen to know which Pokeball form it is?
What is the required requisition?
Pokeballs?
Yes, I realize. What is the payment method? What is the amount? What is the type? What is the classification? What is the intended use case?
This is a different motherfucker than who was here before. Okay. I'll be paying with cash. And do you guys have any deals happening right now?
This isn't a supermarket.
But I figured I'd ask anyway. You never know.
You're probably gonna be paying 300 a ball too.
We're still missing 3 key pieces of information.
I'll get 1 great ball and a couple normal Pokeballs.
What does a couple mean?
2.
Requisition total, net total is 1,000 plus the tax for being out of network brings you up to 1,050.
Hunter, you cheap fuck. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'll just put 0 on the requisition. Thank you.
Worth noting, you don't actually have any paperwork. He's filling out the paperwork for you behind the counter with the information you give him.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm all set. Thank you. Never mind.
Come get me. We can both go get some, because I might grab one too then.
Can I see some ID?
If you just put 0, it should be okay, right?
May I see some ID? I need to fill out the appropriate paperwork for wasting my time.
Okay. We'll show him my ID.
I wouldn't have given it to him. All right. He goes, fantastic. There will be a $25 surcharge on your account for your next requisition. Good day.
I like the other guy better.
You don't even know the other guy's name.
Other guy.
Other guy, fantastic. It might be the same guy. Maybe he's in a bad mood. You don't know.
This is Imperial. No?
Come get me. We'll go back.
All right, so Kendra walks away without Pokeballs, unfortunately.
Too happy.
He's insane. I'm saying this more now for the rank.
Oh, jeez. That may be more accurate.
Oh,
He's not wearing a top.
right.
So, Kendra, after leaving the requisitions office, where are you headed then before we flip over to Jerry?
I'll just go wait in the lobby.
Wait in the lobby. It's not a hospital. There's no lobby.
You said as soon as we first got here there was a lobby. It was like here.
Yeah, there's the fucking like 3 seats next to the door, I guess, if you want to call that a lobby.
That works. I'll do that.
We'll call that the lobby.
It's a headquarters. Oh Jesus, that is a AI generated gun facing backwards picture.
It fits Jerry perfectly.
Is the stock broken or did it generate the gun wrong?
Both.
It's just a stick.
His hand is backwards. That's fun.
That I smoked formed wrong.
Like his thumb is facing the wrong way. That's not how the hand is supposed to work. But that's okay.
This one might be a little bit better. Hang on. I'll let you decide if you want to integrate.
This is one of those free AIs that struggles with. He's so excited for slaughter. He bent the rifle with his bare hands.
It's so fucking awesome. It's called the angle shot,
When we go back,
or the curve bullet curve.
when you learn to go back in time at some point and you can steal a Confederate Civil Army uniform, this will be the perfect outfit.
Well,
Otherwise,
I have blue robes from the Time God, so like the blue works, and I have.
mean,
I suppose.
it's not bad, but it's also like he's got a gun, which is sort of. Why the gun? Why is the gun?
Uses
I
blunderbuss.
have a blunderbuss.
But
But
that
why
is
is? But why is the gun part of your spare?
It's the only weapon I have. It's become a very key piece of me.
It's true.
You don't even have any ammo for it.
I know. I'm fixing that problem. I have money now.
It's got an auto loader included. You just gotta angle it the right way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why it's
Well, we can
bent, because it lets it roll into the barrel.
Ay, ay, ay. Do you want to swap to either of these? I mean, the hand being fucked up won't really be noticeable on a token that's small enough.
They're always
Yes, I would like to swap to one of them. Jerry is done running.
All right, let's do save. I gotta save the image. So, Jerry, well, since Kendra's not waiting in the lobby, Jerry, you want to wait out? You're waking up in the hospital. You're pretty healed up, though you feel resounding sense of loss, and you're pretty familiar as to why at this point. So, what does Jerry want to do this morning?
Jerry, can I see what's around there?
I mean, you're waking up in a hospital bed, so
Am I alone?
I know there is all of the staff keeping this place going, and the people in their various beds, and the only thing separating you from their direct vision is a curtain that surrounds about 75% of the bed.
Jerry is going to get up out of bed, storm out of the hospital.
Storm out. Okay. For what your storming is worth, you are going to march out into the hallway, free to start your whatever you're about to do. Also, you now have a token. Change.
Thank you, sir. So upon getting to the hallway, I am trying to get to the requisitions office. So that's not connected to the infirmary, correct?
No, it is not connected to the infirmary, but you can go there. There is signage.
Alrighty, so I will do exactly that.
Okay, you'll pass so she's down here in the lobby. You'll pass a angry looking Kendra on the way in.
Okay.
If you intend to say anything or just walk past each other.
I'm just gonna mutter under my breath, I'll deal with that later.
All right, fair enough. As you arrive at the counter, just the right height to see the little man at his desk. What are you here for, Jerry?
Jerry's just gonna sort of play with his beard as he looks at this little man at the desk. And he's just sort of gonna squint at him and gruffly say, I have just been raised from the dead. And I need bullets, beer, and booze. And you can give me one. What is your choice?
Fill out the appropriate requisition form.
Fuck! Alright. Jerry's just gonna ask, which one's the requisition form for ammunition?
What type? As he reaches under his desk and he pulls out a piece of paper that he begins to write on.
Hopefully the type that you carry that's legal phone?
Several kinds of legal ammunition available from the requisitions office. What do you request?
Blunderbuss pellet.
We do not have anything by that particular name. Do you intend cartridges? Do you intend shot? Do you intend great shot? Do you intend simple lead ball ammunition, dated as it is?
I need lead balls. Balls of lead. The leadiest of balls.
What's diameter?
Jared's just gonna whisper to himself, I'm gonna use it.
Whatever you said cut out, which is kind of appropriate. But
Yeah.
He was muttering, so yes, it is appropriate.
Show him your diameter.
Jerry's just gonna. This might get the place shut down, but Jerry's going to bring out the barrel of the planter boss. I'm not going to point it at the cashier, but I am going to sort of point at the end of the barrel and just sort of whatever the size is as I finger the hole at the end.
he kind of looks over and he goes, right. Jared, do you recall if your gun has a flayed end or not?
It
does.
It does, but I'm pushing past the flayed end.
All right. I'm asking because it will determine what it gives you. Right. Okay. So yes, what you want is shot packets. And here you go. How many?
How many do you have?
More than I believe you wish to buy.
Fair. Do you have black powder as well, or does it come with the shot?
It will be a separate requisition, but we do.
Phenomenal.
Because he now pulls out a second piece of paper. That's right.
Jerry's just gonna start to eye the end of that barrel when he sees that second piece of paper. Fuck. How many packets of shot? How many rounds of use can I get? 500 Pokéballs.
500. Do you wish to simply purchase the shot, or do you wish to purchase black powder along with the second requisition?
Shot and powder.
How much of the $500 do you wish to allocate to shot?
Do they have different prices?
Well, there is some manner of question about whether or not you'll be buying an entire box or not.
Fair. I would like to purchase enough powder and shot. They both run out at the same time.
He pulls out this oversized calculator with these massive buttons, and he starts doing some math. Yes, right. Let's see here. Okay. Right. So the best ratio that I can come up with will be 7 shots with the powder required.
All right. I will give you the requisition forms for both of those, and I will give you $550. I would also like 5 Pokeballs, which is a separate requisition form, which I will also ask from you, sir.
Jerry, in a first effort, you see the little gnome begin to get frustrated on his end. He goes, and he pulls out another piece of paper. What kind of Pokeballs?
What kind of Pokeballs do you have?
What kind are you buying?
The kind that catch Pokemon. But dude, so you're aware, this is how I aim to work with you and the coworkers hate it.
He takes a moment, he goes, okay. And he shoves a pamphlet through the little paper slot. He goes, please select from the following menu.
Do you have the red ones? I said without even looking at the menu.
What kind of red ones?
The ones that catch Pokemon.
The ones
Yes.
that catch Pokemon.
The Pokemon.
Yes, we do.
Pokemans. Get them, boy.
How much are those?
Which ones?
The red ones.
Show them yours.
Which red ones?
The ones that catch the Pokemans.
They all catch Pokemon. was the intended purpose of a Pokeball.
Well, I thought they were used for prostate stimulation. I've been using them wrong.
Oh no!
That is not the intended purpose of a Pokeball.
That's not the intended purpose of a Pokeball, you're saying?
But when they start to, when they get up there, the Pokemon inside always start to wiggle around and that doesn't work.
See, he's the reason why things have stupid labels on them telling you not to use it for specific purposes.
Not for rectal use.
Exactly.
I like to
You
think
always see the labels and wonder who is the guy
this is.
that made this happen.
So what you're saying is that Pokeballs couldn't exist in real life without a label on the bottom that says "not for rectal
Yes.
insertion."
Yes.
Well, how big's a Pokeball in real life? Is it
Because
like
they
this
start
size?
small by an inch and they
when
grow
they're-
like.
Yes, when they're small, they're like the size of a large marble. When they're activated, they're like a. When they activate, they grow to like what's the side of it?
Softball
Like an
size, right?
orange-ish.
It's like softball
Yeah,
size.
no, those will need the signs. Those are all. You can fit 2 full-grown raccoons up your ass. You can fit a Pokeball. It's possible.
It would require. In real life, they would require some safety signs. But you know what? Point being, he's going to very quietly tap on the desk, and he goes, "How many Pokeballs would you like to buy, sir?"
Jerry's gonna hold up his hand and just start to count his fingers. Just 1, 2,
Alright,
3.
after Tassel's been outside for at least 2 fucking hours,
3, 2.
he's eventually be like, what are these two doing? And go back in. Guess where they are.
You'll just see Kendra sitting there in a chair, just kind of like kicking her feet, waiting for Jerry. All right, Jerry, at some point, the guy's going to stop listening to you and he fills out a requisition form. Can I see some ID?
Jerry's gonna say, "Oh, I got it. Need 5 Pokeballs."
Can I see some ID?
What kind of ID do you need?
Whatever you've got.
Hands over the creditor card. It says that you're on the next register's list.
Sex offender card.
It's a sex offender card.
I will bring out my trainer card and show him.
Sex offender card, nice.
He scans your trainer card real quick, kind of writes down what he sees on it, hands it back to you, and he goes, right. So 5 Pokeballs and the weapons requisition under the name Jerry, followed by... Right, so the total bill for all of this, 1,250 for the Pokeballs, as well as 500 for the powder, is 1,750, plus the out-of-network tax, which in this case is going to be 100 Pokedollars, so you're up to 1,850 due, please. You've already turned over 500, so I'm due 1,350.
Yep. What? No, because that's 100.
You said you already gave him 500.
I hadn't told him that. Yeah. So Jerry's just going to sort of scratch his head and say, "How much for you?"
You can't afford it.
No.
Touche, man. And then he'll walk away.
Did you walk away without paying him?
No, I paid him.
Okay. After you hand over the remaining money, so a total of 1,850 Pokedollars handed over, he will first give you the Pokeballs in the little sleeve of 5, and then he will take a moment to be gone. You'll hear this metal box open. You hear a bunch of rustling as he's breaking up a package of the shots, and you hear some powder being poured into a glass vial. And he comes back and he hands you this glass vial full of powder, and he hands you 7 of these little cartridges, these little paper cartridges filled with shot.
I take it they also have the powder inside, just to make it simple.
Yeah, pretty much. He is essentially just giving you 7. It's a bit like cannon shot in this way, which is not how powder rifles work in reality, but is what he's sold you because it'll simplify the whole system.
Right. Just for the combat purposes, we can simplify the weapon.
So that is where you're at right now. You have 7 shots and 5 new Pokeballs.
Jerry is now going to turn the blunderbuss on the cashier and scream, "This is a stick up." I am kidding. I'm not going to do that.
That's what he wants to do.
It kind of. There's a lot of valuable stuff here.
So there's a lot of valuable stuff here. So are you going to just walk out then back toward the angry Kendra and whatnot?
Yep. I'm going to walk up to her and sit on my lap and sort of waggle my feet in the air and say,
I don't know. Kid, are you still sitting down now that Tazzle has joined you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Tazzle
well.
just walked up to Kendra and just stopped. Just said,
So
hi.
just awkward. Hi.
Does it startle her or not?
Why would it startle?
I don't know, it's random. She's like in her daydream.
Oh, she's in her little daydreaming world.
She just comes up and wants you.
That might be startling, yeah. So
Like I would like react in some really scary world. I would just go bam.
smack the shit out of him.
Well, for Momo purposes, let's check.
the shit out of Jerry.
Let's check, shall we? Because Momo, you get an inspiration. That's what I'm thinking.
When everyone's getting a beat down today, where's mine?
Dick joke. Dick punch.
Where's my perception? There's my
Is there a
perception.
dick punch? Is there a dick punch incoming? Well, perception's not what we started.
See Tazzle coming?
She
This would
looks
be
mean. I like her.
What you saw him coming. You're all right.
Damn.
I literally walked in the front door and just looked right, and you're sitting there and just like, hi.
Yep.
He was gonna put his hand on your shoulder and say hi to spook you, but I decided not to. He was too lazy.
Jerry will come trouncing down the hallway, making everybody nervous with his shotgun in tow. As he walks up to Kendra, flips around and just jumps up on your lap like a little midget and just starts swinging his feet off your knees.
You just hear a big. That's like this little man's antics, and be like,
The gang's all here.
So Jerry's just sort of going to caress Kendra's face and say,
"Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. How are you doing that?" I'm sitting forwards, and you just look up, and you just start caressing your face.
No, because I'm still big enough that I can't look up at you. My head's in front of your head. So I reach back
Oh no!
without looking back and just sort of say to the dead space in front of us. So,
That's just this
what's happening with you?
See, I like the notion much better that you just like leaned backwards, so your head is like you're like looking at her upside down and like stroking. What's up?
But I have to take off my top hat to do it, or I swoosh my top hat down.
That's
You
fair.
just like popped down.
Tazzle's just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes, he's gonna be like, sweet fuck, and just walk off.
Sweet fuck.
Jerry's just gonna scream after him, "Listen back, Daddy! I've got a fucking blood bag!"
Blood daddy. Oh no! Don't like that.
You say
I
butt
don't
or
like
bad?
that.
Butt or bad?
I got a blood bag for you later.
What?
The Bat Daddy.
All right.
That's
Well,
fucking awesome.
all right. I'm gonna be the motivating factor for us to move on from that bullshit. Um.
What is this? Kick ass?
That's fucking amazing.
I want all three of you to make an active perception check for me.
To do a what?
Did you call me bad daddy? Or...
Perception check. Bat Daddy or Blood Daddy? Oh, Bat Daddy. I thought it was Blood Daddy.
I mean,
That's
both
even better.
words.
I'd take blood daddy any day.
Oh yeah.
That makes more
Is
sense.
it an active perception check?
Yes, please. Also, can we just like what the fuck? Can we just like scrunge over the fact that Tazzle just like you can call me whatever kind of daddy you want.
Oh,
I like to say
Butts
I
and
like to
blood
think
might be
like
awful.
Tazzle just smirks with like a hint of fang, and it's just like you can call me
Wait,
whatever.
wait.
You're damn right.
Tazzle, does he say that in game?
What?
I don't think Tazzle would say that.
Does he say it in game?
What am I? Which
They
part?
just start fucking in front of
Which part in the last 5
Is
minutes?
it in character? Are you going to confirm in character that he can call you Blood Daddy?
Let's take a vote. This includes everybody in
I
the
am
area.
not voting on this. This is
This
entirely.
includes Momo gets a vote too.
There can't be 4 votes and it'll be a tie.
I am voting yes.
That's why it's supposed to be
That-
5.
Yeah.
Jerry
Oh,
Jerry
I want
votes
it.
that it's canon. Well, all right. Well, Kendra, you can vote too. And then, is that canon? Is this the arc we're taking?
I don't know what's happening anymore. Character's life is in you guys' hands.
Are we gonna take the arc that he's called Blood Daddy now?
Do it, Blood Daddy.
God.
Well, you put this to a vote, and you got 2 votes for yes. So Tazzle is going to just like sarcastically muse, like, yeah, you can call me Blood Daddy.
Jerry's going to divert his attention away from looking up at Kendra and just sort of do like the finger guns at Tazzle and give a wink and just sort of say, "You can have my breadstick anytime."
Oh no!
Roll a charisma check. Roll a flirt charisma check right now.
No, I don't. I am not. I am not tending a romance arc.
Where's your charisma?
It's 0. All right, here we go. Come on. Who?
What the
It's not brag.
With all, God damn it, with all the riz of an attractive handbag.
Thank
Moving
God
on.
My charisma is 14.
God
I don't
damn
know if
it.
I should roll again, but myself.
Going back to the perception checks, I didn't get one from Jerry. Ah,
Tazzle, how do you feel about almost getting crazed top hat jockey?
in fact, I only got a perception check from Kendra so far. Ah,
Oh, you're right. I rolled for the
Oh
foot
yeah,
before.
we went right into fucking. I don't know
yeah.
what's happening, so.
Here's where I muscle a little bit. Oh well, Jerry's too distracted being a little flirt.
So where did I don't understand.
Oh no! Wait! No, sorry. I already rolled for it. I rolled a 13.
Out of the game.
Oh, okay.
I've been out of the game for about over a decade, just over a decade. What new fucking flirtation shit are you pulling?
There's some shit going on here.
When did Blood Daddy? Is this an anal thing?
Oh no!
Oh Jesus! I'm
All
not.
right, I'm putting a veto on this conversation, and we're moving on. I need a perception check from Tazzle.
Christian Minecraft server.
Oh, good. So Tazzle and Kendra are going to notice, and Jerry's too distracted. For those of you who have been paying attention to changes in your surroundings, there's a little doll laying in the corner.
Fuck!
I give it the finger and I go right to the requisitions office.
What? All this?
You'll have to walk past the little doll to go to the requisitions office.
Uh-oh.
Is that the plan?
The attempt? Maybe? Yes?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You guys watch. Okay. You guys watch as Tazzle decides that he also needs to go buy some things this morning, and he starts walking down the hall. And you kind of look a little confused at this little doll that seems to have been left on the corner as you walk by it, Tazzle.
Mhm.
And as you get by, you feel something grab your leg. And in the moment that you look down, you are sucked up under the doll.
God damn it.
Well, Bad Daddy's gone. It's you and me, Fire Chief.
Fire cheeks. Wait. Has he ever heard her called that?
Yeah, because Tazzle has called her it before.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I
thought
like
that was
how
a-
we all have kind of like these stripper names now.
Jerry doesn't have one.
I don't know how.
I mean,
I didn't know Blood
We don't
Daddy
need to make
was
one.
considered an anal
you
thing for
have one. You have them. They're there.
Moving on. Castle just got eaten by a doll. We're moving on. Kendra, you're up next.
As soon as Jerry says, "Well, it's just you and me, Fire Cheeks," Kendra just goes, "Yeah, no," and then just gets eaten by the doll.
She dives at the doll and it's just like.
Wait, Kendra, did you just intentionally walk over to get eaten by the doll?
Yes.
She's Agent K in Men in Black. Eat me! Eat me!
The head of the little puppet kind of tilts as if it's confused before swallowing you all the same. Like, why did she agree to this? Okay.
Sounds
She's like, okay.
good.
Jerry, as she gets consumed by this little doll, as it so appears to you, and it is now perfectly quiet in this hallway. You find it a little bit strange that there's no one else around in the halls right now to see this happen. As the little doll moves for the first time towards you, and you see these little fingers, these little hands made of shadow start to creep along the ground towards you. And Jerry, the last thing you hear before these hands dart suddenly towards you and grab you is, "Let's snuggle forever."
Fuck yeah, peg him, motherfucker. Give him both your ears right up his ass, please.
Hunter, can we retcon that just a little bit?
Nope.
What are you thinking?
Blood Daddy says no.
Well, as you can see, I just rolled two different rolls before you finished my consumption.
Mm-hmm.
One was a sanity check. The other one was a strength check.
What are you doing?
Before the tendrils surround me, Jerry is going to start hyperventilating, eyes wild, cock the blunderbuss, and just scream, "My fucking breadsticks!" and charge the Muppet.
Charge the Muppet.
Okay, you charge at the Muppet, which will only help it to consume you all the same.
Right.
Nice.
Unless you intend to take a shot with your blunderbuss before you're consumed.
No, it's just cocked and ready.
Cocked and ready. Well, Jerry, in a moment of bravery, you charge the little puppet, and all of the same, you hear the creepy little doll muse about snuggling before you are consumed as well. And thus begins our Spooktober event.
Yay. Am I going to lose my dick again? Because I think it was an October event last year. That
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
that's the same fucking Muppet.
that's why he wants to. He's gonna cuddle with you now. Holy shit!
Let's snuggle forever.
What's gonna happen?
I
there?
no longer have a dick to fix this thing with, but I do have a blunderbuss, so we can use foreign object play this time.
Okay. So, I will drop you guys in here one at a time. Jerry. Alright, this token is not going to have any light. I gotta fix that. Jerry, Tazzle, and Kendra. Kendra Vigilante is the one I use. I need to make sure each of you actually has light, because I don't think we've done a light map on these new tokens yet. This map has should have, if it's working, dynamic lighting. So
Is this Luigi's Mansion?
the music, no,
Oh, I thought it was Luigi's Mansion.
similar though. It does sound like something on a Legion. So does the dynamic lighting now working for you, Kendra? Update default. Now I can actually see what you guys see. That's good.
A lot of nothing.
Well, let's
Yeah, I
subtract.
saw a tiny bit a minute ago, and then when you took it back, it went away.
Subtract fog. Why doesn't that work? Oh, probably because there's permanent fog everywhere. Reveal all
Yep,
permanent
we can
fog.
see stuff now.
There we go. It's because it was full of permanent fog.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Do you want to reduce the amount of light or no?
Nope, that's exactly what I intended for.
Okay.
30 feet of vision. Okay.
See if it
One at a time, you guys are dropped into this dusty, dark,
I am fucking ecstatic right now. I don't know
what you could call lawn. Jerry, you're the first to fall as you land on top of a bush and sort of get your bearings. And Kendra and Tazzle are shortly thereafter on the other side.
Fuck, I don't want to maul Tazzle over. That was supposed to last longer.
What?
What?
What? What's? I'm supposed to be mauled?
Yeah, over breadsticks. I might have to.
No, it's not.
You
You can do it
The
now.
three of you
can
as you
announce while we're
regain
here.
the three of you as you regain your bearings, for just a moment, you see that little doll who dragged you all here in between all of you before it skitters off at uncomfortable speed into the darkness.
Jerry's gonna run after it.
All right, Jerry, what you will find as you run after it is the edge of a large stone wall. Not quite a castle, not quite a manor, not quite a mansion, something in between, stories high of stone and mortar.
Jerry's just gonna shout, "Come back, you spooky bitch!"
Brandishing his gun. So Tazzle, as you recover from your fall, what are you thinking about at the moment?
I'm looking up at whatever I'm looking up at over here. This crazy fucking, I'm guessing castle looking thing, or fortress of some sort.
It looks to be, it's like I said, it's the shape of like it's supposed to be a house, but it is the size of a castle.
Ah. Holy shit.
I'm so glad that this light wall shit worked. Fantastic.
Yeah, let's I'll go. Jerry, you gonna go north? I'm gonna split the party.
Yes. Yeah, I'll go north.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Let's have a great time.
Let's have a great time.
Kendra, you said you will watch the two guys who have been plunked into a haunted manor of sorts, or whether the field around one, immediately decide to split up. Like some Scooby-Doo bullshit, somebody's going to die.
This is a bad idea.
Search for
Immediately, she's going to scream, "Stop!" Question is, do they do so?
So Jerry has started walking potentially up the stairs while Tazzle starts to circumvent the outer wall.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can hear her.
Kendra turns to Jerry and she'll be like, "Jerry, sit!"
Sit.
Sit. Nice.
Roll again.
You're gonna have to try to get me to follow the command again because that's a.
Jerry, I have breadsticks, but I'll give them to you only if you sit.
You're alive.
I'm not even rolling. Jerry sits immediately.
It's like breaking a treat in half around a dog and giving it half. It's like it's full. There's treatment for that.
Question: can you guys see and interact with the door that's right here?
I saw it and I can aim my
Aha!
cursor,
That's dope.
but I didn't go that way because I didn't want to.
That's so cool.
I mean, I can't click it now because I'm not looking at it. Oh wait,
Right, you can't see it.
I guess my cursor can. It's given the finger. It's given the finger pointer. So
So you could, but it wouldn't do you any good because you don't have vision over there.
right. Kendra, do you
Kendra will
wanna
be
come
like,
with
"Jerry,
me?
here." She'll like point to her side.
Jerry will waddle over, gun brandished.
Wow, Jerry's being a little dog with the shit.
As
All
soon
right.
as Jerry gets close enough, she'll like pat his top hat and be like, "Very good, good job."
Jerry's going to grab out where the fuck are my breadsticks, motherfucker.
Who the fuck are my breadsticks? You'll get them late.
You have a cookie?
I'll give him a cookie.
Jerry's going to take it and like a child, he would be like, more breadsticks. That's essentially the
I'm gonna start subtracting a tunnel.
The supply of cookies.
just
Give
for
him a
Jerry.
stick and gaslight him into thinking it is a breadstick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yoinks one of the sticks out of the dusty bush next to him. Here.
Kendra, no, Momo, I got you. Kendra will look at Jerry and be like, in the UK, they call cookies biscuits.
Jerry is going to put the blunderbuss to the side of her head and just say, "There's no butter on those fucking biscuits."
There's no butter. Do you know what biscuits are, Jerry? Breadsticks.
The flare like takes up half her face, gets your eye.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy! Shameless blasphemy! Tazla, did you continue to walk away, or since you didn't get that far, are you going to stick around hearing Kendra trying to heal Jerry?
Heal Jerry.
I will turn around and listen, I guess. I'll pay attention.
Kendra will point behind Jerry and go, "What's that?"
I'll turn around and see what the fuck is happening.
What are you on about?
And then, can I roll a strength check to try and take his blunderbuss?
You take that blunderbuss and pulling the trigger.
That's going to be a contested strength check because Jerry's not going to let that shit happen.
Roll.
He finally gets ammo and you steal his gun.
Bruh, you rolled a 1, Jerry. You weren't paying attention at all.
No. That was a while ago. I didn't roll that.
1, 2, 3.
You should have a +6 to a check, maybe to a save, but not to a check.
Oh yeah.
Well, regardless, it's still +4, so I beat him by 1.
Yeah, so you still won by 1. So as you go to yoink the barrel, Jerry's holding on for dear life. He's like, no! But his sweaty little hands let it slip just a bit.
They're covered in chocolate.
You sneaky
Roll another
bitch.
contested strength.
Jerry, how are you going to?
And
Are you going to reach up
disgusting.
and
What
try to
the
grab
fuck?
it?
Pressure wash that shit.
Pressure wash.
Fucking gross. You're gonna get all caught up in all your shit and it's not gonna work.
Oh, Kendra,
No.
Jerry turns around and he yoinks it back from me like,
You need to behave, Jerry.
I will bite you, you fucking heretic.
It wouldn't be the first time, and I'm sad to say that.
I was just gonna
I
say I'd
will.
like to see it fight each other.
I don't like what's happening, and we're gonna move on.
No, I'm saying, Jesus.
It's because it's Halloween, and it's like the version of the girls that dress up.
No,
like,
I'm saying Jerry's manic, so he's. Never mind.
She's not saying I've been here before, although I have. She's saying Jerry's bit Kendra.
In his manic moods.
it's like the version of
He acts like a fucking child.
Jerry bit Kendra when?
We're just retconning.
Okay. Oh, you guys are going through your slut phase on Halloween, and I see.
I haven't bit Kendra yet. What the fuck? Oh wait, it's
You're
spooky season. Let's see. Maybe it'll happen tonight.
Everything together.
No.
Wait, you're running.
All right, all right. We're pulling rank here. That's enough. Moving on.
We're only talking about PvP. It's like, nope, not doing it. Okay,
Tazzle's like, it's not fair.
this is my time of year, guys.
All of the windows in the wall next to you immediately slam shut and shutter themselves.
This is my kind of
That's
house.
nice. Anyway, Jerry, about the.
Jerry just fires the fucking rifle at her.
No.
What?
I'm kidding.
That was fun.
What did you
Yeah,
do to make him
focus.
shoot it?
Focus.
Nothing. Jerry's being dumb.
She's looking at things you shouldn't be looking at.
Oh.
Not those things.
Oh, she showed them to me. Me too. So we can all look at them together in class.
Roger quits as DM.
I'm fitting to. Here we go.
Alright, let's move on. Wanna go up to the door then?
Yep.
Yes, sounds good. Or do you want to do a perimeter check first? See if there is a perimeter on this.
That was the idea, but if you want whatever this is.
If there's a perimeter
I
on
feel like
this.
we should not split up again. This is
I mean, do you want to walk up this way, up north? Or do you want to do the whole southern area first?
we'll do the southern area because we know the thing went that way, so we don't want to get
There was the thing that went that way? I didn't see that. Alright.
you know
I know,
the.
I'm divided between all of you. Yeah.
I would know it was a Mimikyu, right?
Yeah, but both you and Jerry recognize Mimikyu. Plus, you've all seen a Mimikyu before, whether or not you knew it was
Yeah,
called
yeah.
that.
So I'll tell Tyler, so we know the Mimikyu at least went that way. Let's at least check the way you were going, Tazzle, that way backstabbed and blindsided. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I agree.
What did you do?
I don't remember if I cut it off on accident or if I burned it off.
So, what is the operating procedure here then?
Alright, let's go. Chloe. We're gonna go this way. I will look around for anything along the way. Chloe.
This site makes it a real pain in the ass to get fucking files. Jesus.
So I'll go with Jerry. Are you coming?
Jerry will just sort of lick the barrel of the shotgun seductively and follow.
Oh, all right.
I don't know what to do with that. So Tazo, out ahead of you, you're going to see two Pokemon that you're not inherently familiar with. There's these two little creatures wrestling with each other.
What are
Oh
those?
my god! Who bought
Are you
Pokeballs?
fucking kidding me?
Bro.
What are
Adorable is what they are.
they? Yeah.
I want one so bad.
Ugh. I should have just spent the $1,000.
They're just sitting there wrestling with each other until the little trash pandas notice you coming and they fuck off into the bushes.
Oh, they're pugs.
No, they're not. They're Zangoose.
Well, okay. I'm still gonna get one.
Adorable.
Yeah, Pokeballs, right? You bought them?
Yeah, I got a couple.
That's right, you got your, yeah. Did you get your Premier Ball?
She bought 3. I think.
They're normal balls, though.
Oh.
Premier balls.
Oh.
Has several. Not what I meant. Realized how that came out? Not what I meant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hunter, you can't really tell us it off, come out, and it.
Not how I meant for that to come out, but you know what?
That's exactly how it came out, sir.
Yeah, I'm aware now, but I'm still not happy about it.
Chloe, go tell me, please.
So with those little trash pandas disappearing off into the bush, Tazo, you're still leading the way. Are you going to keep walking, or is somebody else going to take point?
I guess I'll, actually... Jerry, you want to go in front?
I have died 3 times in the last month. Your turn, bitch.
You can go first. Fuck you.
Last time I died, I got one shot at.
Jerry and I are actually really bad against ghosty boys.
That's okay. Alright, ghost experts. Let me look for some perception on the go.
Actually, I think I'm good with this.
That's
No, you're still ghost.
crazy.
Ghost against ghost is bad.
Oh,
It works both ways on the ghosts.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So Tazwell, as you start to kind of walk into the bushes a little bit, the creatures seem to have completely fucked off. There does seem to continue to be a good perimeter around this place. Actually, you know what's a fun one for you? If I set this up correctly, you won't actually be able to walk through the walls on accident or anything. It should block your movement.
It blocks it. Yeah, I can't go past this. I can only go to here. It won't let me.
Yeah, so you actually are blocked by the walls.
That's
The
awesome.
walls are real.
I was hoping
Claustrophobia.
you're gonna be able to do that someday.
We're so proud of you.
Here you go.
Listen, I try. Moving on.
I don't play. You gotta go outside.
This garden of hedges seems to create what you would almost consider a cage. Everywhere there appears to be a gap in the cage is just full of twigs and thorns,
Oh.
interlaced with spider webs and some other kind of like white and green goop.
What did I just do?
It's suffocating.
The green goops. I can't open it, so.
The air here in general has this sort of taint of dust and staleness to it.
Hmm.
Every once in a while in the distance, Tazzle, as you guys continue to walk, you'll hear this bit of a giggle. It sounds a bit like the Mimikyu from before, but every once in a while it is parroted by something that is very much not the Mimikyu.
Oh.
You see this demon bitch again, I swear to God.
Alright.
She'll
You
get
guys want to keep going long route, or do you want to go straight up along the wall?
Let's go.
Let's just explore the whole outside first.
Okay, yeah, let's go straight up.
So you gotta do before you go in the castle, in the mansion. Gather all your belongings and ammunitions.
Can I look in these crates to see if there's anything in there?
Can you look in the what?
Can I look in these crates to see if there's anything in them?
I think there's a
Sure.
box.
The crates don't appear to have been opened by anything in an extraordinarily long time. There's a layer of dust on them deep enough to run your finger through. Probably needing some kind of tool from nearby to open. You crack these open and you find nothing superbly remarkable. It appears to be furniture that was never moved in.
Is there any like excess rope or anything?
No, it's just chairs and tablecloths
Oh, I'll take some tablecloth.
and the legs of a table that was never assembled, it seems.
So I'll take the legs
Take that home.
and the tablecloth.
Yeah, actually, can I have the leg too?
Bro, stay away
I don't
from
know what
the
you're
belly.
going to do with these, but you can take these ornate wooden legs and do whatever you want to try to do with them.
And tablecloth.
I'm gonna make another axe out of a spooky leg.
Well, I'm
I
just
mean,
getting
it's not
surprised.
really,
I don't know if
it's not really durable quality wood, but you can certainly try.
Alright, I will give the leg back to Kendra. Your leg.
It is furniture, not
Are you gonna
weaponry.
turn that into a steak? Please do not do that.
Please don't do that.
So I got 4 legs of a table and
And if you're going to take all 4 of them, you're not going to be able to use your arms for the rest of this journey because it's going to take that much of your. You're going to have to carry them.
well, I'll give one to Tazzle and Jerry. I'll actually take the tablecloth and put the excess 2 legs I have in them.
How nice
Like
is
make
tablecloth?
a little bag. Just strap around myself.
Good call.
Okay.
That way my hands are free. I'm just trying to get supplies because you never know.
I agree.
Having stolen a couple of
There you go.
furniture pieces. What's coming next? First pieces. How mean do you think I am?
You
Don't.
really want me to answer that?
Don't answer that honestly.
Hey, can I look around for? Is it dark out or is it? It's probably dark out.
It's like very dusk. It's as if there is this film covering the sky that just makes the light gray and unhappy.
That's cool as fuck. All right, I'm gonna look for some berries. Berries and cream. Berries and cream. See if I can find any cool.
There isn't any plant life in this garden
Okay.
that seems to produce colorful or edible berries. The only thing you're going to find are these shriveled little gray, what you almost would describe as raisins that are stuck to the vine.
I'll eat one. I'm just kidding. I don't eat one.
Jerry
I'll
will.
not eat one. Okay. Fuck yeah.
So this door is already open. So can I see inside?
That is a window.
Raisins or prunes?
Oh, it's a window.
It is a window. It is a window that is pretty high up on the wall, and it looks to lead to a storage room. It seems to be like ventilation, as there's just stacks of barrels and more of those crates.
Yeah. So if we walk over here, I'm gonna walk up.
You'll notice you can't walk through it if you go up there.
Right.
You can kind of get an idea of what's in there.
Get an angle of it. That's cool as hell.
Okay.
This window look bought up, or is it just straight?
It's a pretty small window for that matter. It's only a bit of a slit. You'd have to squeeze pretty hard, and it's kind of high up on the wall.
Okay.
But it's not barred. It's just not big.
Okay. It's just a small window. Okay.
Jerry, what are you doing during all this?
Go back to my barrels.
Jerry's gonna check the bushes.
4.
Bushes and stuff.
So you're checking
Well,
the
that will not.
bushes.
It will not net you very much productive to check the bushes. You find bushes.
Where? Actually, I am looking for the Mimikyu or any signs of it, so.
You're investigating for the Mimikyu. You can certainly investigate for me. There are no obvious signs that the little doll that sucked everybody up is around here.
I will travel up the stairs. Wait, where the fuck did everyone else go?
But during your, I love this. It's so dark you can lose each other. It's fantastic. Jerry, what you will find though, as you're poking through the bushes and as you go to walk up the stairs, are these teeny tiny little footprints. Disturbingly, Jerry, if you make a quick intelligence check to try and piece this together.
Where's my intelligence? Hang on. I have not had to make one so long. Wait.
Plus
Teeny,
one.
teeny tiny little footprints.
11.
Let's see, what did you roll? You rolled an 11. Okay. Well, Jerry, that's high enough for you to find that these teeny tiny little footprints are human.
Fuck.
Left in the dirt and dust long enough ago that they've started to refill, but fresh enough that you know they were here since the rest.
Hmm.
What?
Jerry's gonna shout over to the other two. Guys, this was haunted baby.
What?
I found baby prints.
Are you sure it's not your own feet, Jerry?
It's not.
Genuine question. She'll come up the stairs and walk over.
Jerry is going to walk over to Kendra and take off his curly pointed boot and display his foot and say, "Madam, this is
Jerry,
a
you're not
size."
wearing shoes. Stop pretending to take off your shoes again.
Jerry is going to hoist up his robe and show his size 12 foot
Oh,
What
Jesus.
the fuck?
and be like, "Madam, I was not always as short as I am."
Feet do
So-
not match grapes.
They
Yeah,
met-
those feet isn't really
Nice.
true, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not anymore. They don't with your 2-inch bean, motherfucker. Okay.
It's proportional now.
Kicked it.
Not. You still have a 2-inch bean.
At 3 feet tall, that's proportional.
He's got a point.
That's at least 4 inches at 6 feet, which is bad, but not even.
It's not as small as it seems. It's just small. It's not like as small as you're making it.
Lighting, okay?
Besides, it's only 2
It's
inches long.
still
It's still 4
rideable,
inches
is that what
long.
you said?
4 inches wide.
It's how you use moving on.
I said it's just the lighting.
It's just the lighting.
He's stirring a bucket with a twig.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I mean, if you're stirring a bucket, that's your problem.
Yes, I don't think that's really the twig's problem. It was never meant to stir bucket.
What is happening?
Anyway,
Let's,
can I use my
let's keep exploring on it. What are you looking for?
Can I use my my lab specialty to study these footprints?
Oh, it's like
That is not inherently
that's
part of the
how it works.
specialty, so I'm curious what you think it's going to do for you.
Discern if it is actually human or Pokemon, because I know some Pokemon may have some humanoid characteristics.
Damn, I wish I
Make an investigation check. What are you wishing for?
should have like flew back and tried to persuade Aspen to come on a adventure trip with us.
Yeah, you really gotta fuck that.
You're damn right. That's gonna be a tough one now. She's gonna be real mad.
Although I don't know, she seems pretty head over heels for Super Dude.
I know it's true.
Oh damn.
As far as you can tell, they are. Whether or not they are or not is sort of going to be lost to you, but they seem to be.
Huh. Interesting. Well, alright then. Can we see where, like, they're leading? Or was it just like a couple
They
of...
trail off following this path until they hit the wall, and they proceed to and what appears to be through the wall.
Wonder if I press on this wall.
You will find it is cold, unyielding stone.
Trying to push on each area of the wall.
I'm gonna do this shit Scooby-Doo style.
You're not going to find a
Hey!
secret
I would do an
You may
investigation
be more
for that.
proportional.
lever or
It's like an investigation if you're really like, yeah. If you're feeling around up close, I think that's usually an investigation. If you want to do that type of thing.
you could investigate for something secret if you wanted to try that.
And even if there isn't anything
Another
there,
investigation.
that's what you would do.
Well, you are doing a lot of investigating, yes.
Lovely.
Kendra will turn up no secrets.
Oh fuck. No one can do this.
Jerry, you may be more proportional.
Direct me, madam.
The wall.
Jerry will run into the wall.
Direct me, man.
No!
Jeremy, make a constitution check.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, mommy can.
All right, Jerry, you are strong enough not to break your nose, but it does hurt like a son of a bitch as you bash off a stone wall that yields not to you.
Nice.
Jerry will shoot the wall.
Don't waste your fucking bullets, Jerry.
I will not.
And announce whatever is living in here that we're arrived.
Kendra will try and map out in where this section of the wall is for when we enter the premises.
Hey, Stuart,
Okay.
I've come to serve.
Okay. Now, can I find anything in these barrels?
The barrels seem to be largely empty, save for one of them, which is full of some sort of rotten produce.
Jerry, I found lunch.
Jerry will skitter on over like a puppy being shown food from the table.
Oh, my
Jerry,
bad,
your
buddy.
senses are immediately accosted by the smell of rotten fruit.
Don't eat that, Jerry.
Jerry will look at Kendra and just say, "Fuck."
I know, I'm sorry. I thought it was good at first, buddy.
I demand head screeches.
Wait, I'll just start giving him. Wait, it's fruit? Wait, is it alcoholic?
Wait, yeah, wait a second.
He said fruit.
It was fruit once upon a time.
Jerry, eat this. If you're truly an alcoholic, you'll know if it's
It's a
fruit or
fine
not.
wine now.
He'll just hold up a blackened piece of fruit.
It's
Fucking
just
gross.
like an apple or something.
I do have to know, are you going to try to eat one of these?
No, I'm not going to try to eat one of these.
Sad.
This strikes me as a Pandora's situation where if we eat stuff, we have to come back.
Okay. So, do you guys want to keep moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep exploring all the way to the outskirts.
I invite you to move your tokens freely and tell me when you want to try something.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to move too far because I didn't want to fuck something up, but okay.
Now that the map is working, it's entirely up to your oyster.
Oh yeah, because we can only go so far anyway.
Yeah, the walls will stop you.
That's so fucking cool. Okay. That's actually super convenient if you need like something specific to get somewhere. That's awesome. Like a key or something.
There actually is a secret door function.
Secret tunnel.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
No.
Okay, Hagrid. I should not have said that. Oh, I should not have said that.
Jerry-
Secret tunnel.
Jerry's gonna hop on the back of Kendra.
Secret. Why?
Piggyback. Giddy up, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
This place is big.
Oh my god. It keeps going.
There's a joke there, but I'm
That's
not
what she said.
Oh, he made it for
Lol,
so
good
proud.
I'll take the vantage point and go to the edge. Dazzle, are you still with me?
All right. There's this
I'm
lovely
following you
little
about 5 feet
staircase
behind you.
that lets you hop up to a little terrace overlooking the garden. And overlooking the garden, what you can see is there's only about 100 feet in every direction before this wall of brambles that is 30, 40 feet high begins to encompass the property. And strangely, even seeing through the brambles is quite difficult.
I feel like we required a Scooby-Doo theme song for this. Jared's going around the corner where I believe Tazzle went.
Okay.
Tazzle has found a window.
I found a ginormous window with a ginormous hall.
Nope.
Tazzle found these, and you also found a window. You find this window into a grand bedroom. Curtains closed about 60% of the way. You can still inside.
What? What did you say?
She's inside
Oh,
you.
you found out again.
She's in me now too.
And
Oh my god. Oh wait, I can click over here.
Tazzle finds these man-sized windows of stained glass. The glass seems to be these intentionally dull colors. And it
Guys,
leads
we found our new headquarters.
into this great grand hallway.
I was thinking the same thing.
How does one spell terrace?
That was
Families.
not the intention of this place, and if you kill all the ghosts here and turn it into a headquarters, I'm going to be so mad.
Let's do it!
What's the taxes on this place?
Nothing.
Nothing, because the tax man gets eaten by the grass if he tries to come collect.
Then I like the sound of it.
This is great. Let's do it.
Tazzle's future family house.
What if we
Haunted
befriend
mansion.
all of the ghosts? We kill, befriend, and capture all of the ghosts. Stop biting me!
Nom nom noms. Oh, I just went right in the
No.
Sorry. Fuck.
So, seeing this great grand hall
Yeah.
gives you a bit of a scale for this place.
Taz is gonna do when he sprints over towards the top right, just to kind of get around all the area.
Tazo, you run around this circular loop that is a corner tower.
Cool stuff. Ha!
Tazo just fucking gone. He just yeeting.
You guys want to keep looking, or do you want to wait down that hallway? I'll be back. I'll be
Hold
right
on.
back.
Wait, I'm coming
Yeah.
with
You
you.
say you'll be right
Famous
back.
last words.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's got turrets and everything.
You guys are actually checking this out as a new base. I hate it.
Kitchen?
This is definitely like
Do they have a
future,
dungeon?
vampire family house. I would totally take it.
Looks to be like a kitchen.
Jerry's like, I'm gonna go run. Tries to run a catch up.
This is cool. So there's the windows too.
These are windows.
Us dwarves are natural sprinters. We're way sure across country.
Throw me, but don't touch you.
You guys see? You guys have found the window at the bottom of what seems to be a grand staircase to a second floor.
Tazzle!
Yes, ma'am.
New home. Don't call me ma'am. That was my mother.
I don't
Oh,
know.
ma'am was your mother?
Mom, man. When we first started dating.
Please.
Two of the
Ma'am was my mother.
Was your mother?
got the ma'am, bam.
Ooh, there's another door.
Your mom.
I apologize.
Oh, Mom.
So, boys, quick question. Do we want to go through the side entrance or to see the main one?
Side entrance.
I mean, you've only seen a couple doors in. There's this one.
One, two. Hold on, let me complete the process. Is there a window down here? So
No, there's a
window here.
there's a door.
Okay, so there's 3 doors. Door 1, 2, or 3, boys.
Those are also free for you to open. Again, you guys can go in and open these doors and do as you please. The map is an oyster at this point.
Oh, I just opened this door.
There you go. Well, Tazzle's made the decision. As he opens one of the doors, and there's this
Kendra
This
just
little-
shoves him out of the way and runs in.
this great gray wooden door creaks open, and you are greeted by a surprisingly clean marble floor
You guys just
into an
run.
entry.
This is super nice. I like this.
Beautiful.
For all of the dust and decay around and on the outside of this place, the inside is eerily clean.
You guys have not played horror games before. You guys, first thing you do when you open a door is run in. Waiting to get fucking smacked by a board with nails.
Big
in
brave dog.
What is this lever?
it. That's the way when the wall starts to
What
crush
is
you.
what lever?
There's a lever here.
The other
Not a
lever
lever, it's a
too.
light fixture. Look, it's hanging off the wall.
Oh, they're light fixtures. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, there's a door there. There's a door there. There's those doors.
So there's just another
Okay.
door
We're noting the
outside.
flames in these little lanterns are currently not lit.
Kendra
Like
really
in
just
the
wants to stand on
But,
top of me.
Kendra, this is important. I didn't see you move down there.
Step on me then.
As you get close,
Is it a lit wick?
a little purple flame,
It is a light wick. I knew
Fuck
it.
yeah, purple flame.
little purple flame glows with the faintest of light, only just barely able to keep itself alive.
I'll take it.
I don't have any Pokeballs.
Oh wait, are you talking about a creature? Or are you talking about like a torch?
The
or some
Liwick.
shit? I don't see
It's
it.
Steve.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I need one of these. From my future Gyarados change. Too bad I can't get it.
Well, if we live here, you can have one. Let's just...
Good plan.
Oh yeah, Jerry has Steve too. You can just pawn it off Jerry.
It's sort of
I mean, I'm saying this is my plan with possibly not happening.
the little
Also,
burnt.
just remember, I do have a female Poochiana too, so that way you can have a breeding pair of Marianas if you want.
Oh yeah.
Kendra, a little burned out candle hanging fairly high up in this fixture. It pushes as hard as it can on the little glass door to its enclosure so that it can lean out and look over at you. You can see this lit wick is maybe only a third of its wax left. And the little flame barely visible even in the dark of this chamber.
It's so sad, but I'm not gonna fall for it, you little bitch. Fuck off. I'll just wave at it and be like, hello. You're doing awesome. Tazzle, don't touch it. Its flame absorbs souls. So, yeah, don't touch it. Don't let it touch you. Comprehend.
Jerry, you are free to do something as well as these two are investigating this little candle.
I'm gonna run off.
Oh, fuck. Why are you doing that?
Where are you going to go, sir?
I'm thinking.
Why did you do such?
I'm going to turn around.
Okay.
Why can't you see everything? Not fair.
What? You can see everything?
No. Like, he can see all the light sources, so he can see the light source from me and, like, all the open doors.
Oh, strange.
I have opened the door to the grand hall.
You're forgetting all these other rooms. Have you not swept a house before, Jerry?
Mhm.
And this is floor 1. This is just...
I've done very little sweeping.
Jerry,
Come back.
you find yourself into an ornate open hall, and the door slams shut behind you.
Fucking see you later. Search for traps, Spook. Oh, Jesus, Kendra, you're right behind me.
Jerry, as you find yourself now isolated from the rest, in front of you, this little shape of pale yellow skitters across the floor into the darkness.
Come back, spooky bitch! And I will run after it.
Jerry, god damn it!
Jerry, you find what it has done. It's skittered up the stairs.
Up the stairs I go.
Oh, he's dead. Shall we sweep the rest of the house?
Sounds good.
Actually, in fact, him going to the second floor is only his bad news. So, Jerry, you're going to take a back seat for a minute.
Fuck!
I told you not to do it. I told you twice. If you die again, it's not my fault. I have to go to work tomorrow.
The sweet little beer, not the whole bushel.
Not the whole bushel of beer. No, I do not. Thank you.
I'm going to
So, I will open this door. Oh, it's a hallway with more doors.
Mordor. One does not simply walk.
One does not simply walk to Mordor.
So, do you, Tazzle, are you going to ignore Kendra's warnings and touch the candle, or are you going to follow her into the hole?
Don't
Or
touch it.
are you concerned about the fact that the door just slammed behind Jerry?
Just going into the hallway. I guess I'll go up to the door where Jerry is and look and see if there's a way to open it without going through it. Or does it just open?
You're going to come up here.
Just to try it.
Yep.
See if...
They were all there. So you will find that the door seems to be locked in some unknown way.
Take a look around for
Let's
anything. Yeah, good.
let's sweep, and we could probably find another entrance and door to lead into there.
Yeah, you want to go down a hallway, you said?
Yeah, well, I was just basically going from the bottom to the top.
Okay. Yeah, I can proceed to see if I see anything, levers, stuff on in the ceiling or something, or hidden behind something, or is this mostly cleared area all the way around? I guess I'll perceive. How trashy was that?
What are you trying to perceive from here? I mean, you're pretty well locked in.
Anything that would maybe look like it could be a mechanism to open us.
You do not perceive anything of the like.
Can I try and use Arcana to open the door?
Natural one will do that to you.
My ghostly Arcana to open the door.
I mean, you can roll an Arcana and see what comes up. As far as you're able to tell with any spiritual power of your own, the door is not locked through a magical sense.
Interesting.
Jerry, after you're a minute chasing this little thing up what feels like a auspiciously long staircase, you come up the staircase one farther time, and what you find is you are back in the room you started in.
Do we turn around and see Jerry?
No, he's on the other side of the. No, on the room he started in is in the main hall that he went into.
Jerry's gonna
Like he's
turn
back
around.
at the bottom of the stairs. He's right there.
Jerry's gonna turn around and go back down the stairs.
Okay, Jerry. After another very long time, in which we'll have to come back to you, maybe. The bottom of the stairs leads you back to the bottom of the stairs.
Curses, he mutters, and then you'll go look at another door. Why are there two Jerrys?
Ignore that.
Okay. Thank you. I got real nervous for a moment. I was like, what doppelganger shit is this?
What trickery is this?
Alright, I'm gonna go to the door right here.
So be it. Entirely up to you to go ahead and explore through that door. But I will put a pause on you right here so we can see where these two go.
Okay.
Where are you two going to go now that you've realized that this door is locked through some unknown mechanism that you cannot interact with at the moment?
Door number 1! Again, don't touch the wicks.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. So ahead to head on through that little space there.
I don't like how you said that. I'm gonna prop this
Go on
door
through that
open,
little thing.
but like step like into this doorway and hold the door open, waiting for Tazzle,
Okay.
just in case. And then I'll go in and hold the door. Hold door.
All right, Hodor.
Oh,
You will stumble upon, Kendra, these dusty little quarters which appear to have been for some lower workers at some point. Disturbingly, in one of the beds, there is a bump under the covers.
Uh-oh.
I
What
will
is in there?
investigate.
Kendra, make a make a charisma saving throw.
Search for traps, spooky.
Kendra, you maintain your bearings as you pull back the covers to see a bleached skeleton.
You said a small bump. Is it
Mhm.
like a child?
It's not an adult-sized skeleton.
So it's a child.
I'm married to psychopath.
What disturbs you most of all, there is no sign of clothing on this creature except for shoes.
What's he doing?
And, Tazzle, can you make me a perception check?
Yeah.
He's got zoomies. Leave him be.
Tazzle, you perceive very clearly this little yellow blur come darting down the floorboards, making a little creak as it goes, and it runs into the room with Kendra and shuts the door behind it.
Just open the door. Fuck off. Oh.
I feel like clicking it to try to keep it open.
I
Just
like,
open the door.
You're going to hear a little creak from under one of the beds. And you see a little flash as it over to the other side of the bed. Or other bed on the other side.
I'll turn around and like get on my hands and knees and be like, "It's okay."
Oh dear. Did you peek your head under the bed?
No,
There are monsters under there.
I'll be like on my knees and okay. Was this you once?
Kendra, this little hand. This little hand that almost looks like it's made of porcelain. Small enough to be a doll. Reaches out and puts its palm up and does the come here gesture.
No, why don't you come out? I'm not gonna hurt you.
And the hand sort of retracts back under the thing. Tazzle, you hear the sound of a child crying from the room that Kendra's in.
Oh god.
I know it's scary.
I thought I was supposed to be the monster. What the fuck is this? Okay. This other room probably just looks similar to the other one that I wouldn't know of, actually, because I never looked.
It's a fairly simplistic, dusty little room that it seems to be intended for not much more than to make a place to sleep for two underpaid servants.
I like the underpaid add-on there. Sounds about right. Can I see anything in here specifically that looks out of place, or any chests?
There appears to be a recently moved blanket on one of the beds. It is less dusty than the other and far less kempt.
Okay. Anything on the walls? No. Just basic.
On the walls, Tazzle, you will see these cold stone pillars of wall. In what is some viscous, poorly scrawled writing that seems to have been done by someone who wasn't properly taught to form their letters.
This is so sad.
There's a sentence repeated over and over and over and over, and it gets smaller and smaller and less complete as it goes down the wall.
Uh-oh.
And it says, "We'll be free someday. We'll be free. We'll be free. We'll be."
That's not okay.
And Tazzle, you'll see in this room, there's a small, sort of thinner door, which seems to lead to a back room.
Oh, okay.
Bit of a very large storage closet. cobwebbed over, having not been opened for a long time. The horror is making everybody uncomfortable.
It just makes me sad.
I'm just afraid of going into a room and getting locked in there. I guess I could just go in.
All right. You can walk in. Not just stopping you from going in.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Kendra, as you hear the crying stop, you see now two little hands kind of finger walk out from under the bed and just kind of present themselves there as they tilt up, palms facing you.
Should be like, do you want to see something cool? And she'll rummage in her bag and she'll pull out the green Koras mask that we had during the raid from Dimitri. And kind of put it on her face and be like, woo! And then be like, here. Yeah. And she'll put it in the child's hands. And play with
Kendra,
it.
what you'll see is one of the doll's hands sort of contorts and begins to crack between the two middle fingers, and it splits so that the thumb and two fingers leave the hand and sort of begin to feel around the mask.
That's fucking gross.
As they are attached by these spindly little tendrils of shadow. When it feels the features of the mask, it runs its hands first around the outside, and then it goes and runs those two little fingers across what would be the brow of the eyes, across the nose, into where the mouth would be. And you see those two little fingers hook into the fake mouth and yank the face under the bed.
So I know what it would do to me.
Kendra, after probably 30 seconds, the mask is sort of spat or sort of thrown out into the middle of the room with a little clank on the stone floor. And you can see that the face, which was very neutral and like plainly carved, has come out changed. The eyes tilted downward and appear to be crying. The face in this frown, open as if it wants to scream.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet Jesus. Save me.
And you'll hear the door slam open. As Tazzle behind you, you hear this little figure skitter down the hall.
Ah!
I did something. I'll pick up the mask again.
Yes, please do bring it out here. We're going in this race across the way.
And I will again cover the child and take out the dried flowers that I had from Tazzle, and I'll place one of the dead flowers with the child.
Kendra, what you'll notice is along with this skeleton, there is now a small cloth doll, which has been left neatly tucked under the arm. And the skeleton seems to have almost moved of its own volition to hug that doll.
Kendra will whisper, "I'm sorry this happened to you," and then lay the flower across what would be the chest of the skeleton.
My wife is giving me looks of horror for this story.
It's great. I love it.
You're
Sure,
so
her,
sad.
she said I married a psychopath.
It's the spooky season. It must be.
So you can see Tazzle looking bewildered and frightened in the hallway.
You okay?
Well, there's a little weirdiness coming out from that door when it opened.
There's a lot of spirits in here.
Yeah, what the hell is that shit?
There's a skeleton of a dead child in this room. We will respect this place. And she'll just basically go out here, leave the door open, but leave it open just like a crack, so that way we're giving the place privacy.
Mm.
Just be like, I suggest we respect this place.
Let's take a moment for you, Jerry. Jerry, where do you want to go?
Well, Jerry sort of... I zoomed in incredulously. Hang on. Jerry is going to continue said down right link and realize it just goes outside eventually.
Well, that is a window at the end, right? That's the dull stained glass which you looked in earlier.
Right. There's a window here, I believe. I don't think that...
There's a bit of a door here. Jerry, what you'll find is you have found the door to what appears to be the loo. There is a very large copper bathtub full of what looks to be rust water. It's very brown, murky water.
Gotcha. Can I see into it at all?
It is not totally opaque. You can just see that it goes down deep enough to take a fairly submersed bath, even for a larger adult. It's a very large bathtub.
Gotcha.
It's big enough that someone of your size could easily be lost in it.
Well, we're not getting into the... Okay.
There are two more doors in here and here, which appear to be stalls of sort.
Jerry will open one.
And of course, the obligatory window to provide some ventilation. And Jerry, you see very old style fashion toilets. Advent before indoor plumbing. They're little more than a chute into the ground.
Jerry is going to use one. Poop for hours.
Oh, gee.
Jerry apparently leaving the door open as you decide that now is the best time for nature to call. Jerry, you hear the door to the bathroom swing open, and you hear heavy, slow footsteps
The orc,
on the
like
tile.
Harry Potter.
Jerry is going to quietly shut the door and ready the rifle.
Okay, Hermione.
But Jerry's going to shut this door.
Run away.
You hear.
Suchi.
Sit on the John with the blunderbuss pointed at the door.
Jerry, there is a small, as you can see, there's a small crack here that lets you peer into the open expanse.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the angle of it, you cannot see the face, but you see a humanoid shape but the proportions on this person are very wrong. Their hands seem to be ending at about the middle of their calves, with one too many elbows jutting at strange angles. Their legs appear to go too far into their torso. And as these spindly little arms kind of flail about randomly, sort of investigating their surroundings, running what sound to be like metal knives down the stone wall. It seems to turn toward the stall that you're in. And you hear footsteps on the porcelain. There's a knocking at the door to your stall.
Occupied.
Jerry's going to just sort of say in a high-pitched voice, "Who is it?"
Yeah.
Housekeeping.
Jerry's going to return fire with, "Someone's in here."
You hear this entity clop out of the room and shut the door behind him.
Oh, how nice!
Jerry, if you weren't done with your business before, you are now.
I was going to say Jerry is filled the fucking room. It just sounds like pennies and coins just hitting the surface just as soon as that entity is left.
Hunter, do you have a specific image for the housekeeper? Because I'm really trying to picture this thing, and I just can't.
I don't. I'm leaving that one to be theater of the mind. Take a person, stretch them out to be 7.5 feet tall.
So it's the Slender Man.
Make their hips be halfway up where their torso ought to be. Extend their forearms down so that their hands end at their calves and add a second elbow.
So it's the Slender Man.
No, because the Slender Man's proportions are a little bit more correct, and he doesn't have a double jointed arm. So, Jerry, now that you are evacuated, what are you going to do next?
Well, Jerry's next move is he's gonna go back out in the bathroom.
I love the fact that Jerry has a gun and that did not make him feel safe.
No, it did not.
Jerry, you see these windows intentionally placed a bit high up so that you can see through them, but they don't reveal anything below the chest area to allow for ventilation.
It's Siren Head. That's who it is. It was like, it sounds familiar.
Jerry, real quick, as you're looking out into the garden right here, as you were just kind of standing here, I just want you to take a quick perception check.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, that's so you will notice looking into the window, kind of staring directly at where you are, even though it's a bit too short, is this little puppet.
You little fucker.
Oh no! You're supposed to be dead!
And you can see its little jaw kind of click together before it skitters off into the bushes.
Can Jerry climb through the window?
It's probably not possible to climb through the window.
Can I smoke through the window?
You could, but of course then you will be outside the manor, and that is a choice that I'm going to leave whether or not he was smart to make.
Jerry will just return back to the hallway.
Oh
Okay.
god, my shit is glitching. Oh no.
Fuck me.
I was gonna say,
Jerry,
do you see that as well?
Jerry, so you're gonna head back to the hallway then.
Yes.
As you exit the loo, what would you like to do out here?
Can someone help me find my friend?
I'm looking for my
I find it hilarious how Jerry is the oldest one out of all of us, but reacts to Tazzle and Kendra as if we were
My
his parents.
little
Jerry's
drink
gonna
out
open
the
this one.
counter. That G Fuel one. The G Fuel one. You want to
What's
try
the plan?
I went through another door.
Went through
Oh,
It's like an energy thing.
you went through another door.
It's like a berry flavor.
Okay.
It's got some caffeine, but it's like an energy thing.
Jerry, what door did you go through? Let's see. Oh, Jerry, you find yourself in a slightly nicer quarters for staff. This one is not so much a stone dungeon. It actually has wooden floors, a rug, and slightly nicer blankets. Though you wouldn't know what to compare this to. You just see a quarters.
Sunday.
2 beds.
Okay.
As you trounce about in there, Tazzle and Kendra. More specifically, Tazzle, as you haven't had the opportunity to make a move of your own yet, for the most part.
This is I'm question, but to me it's very important. The average flowers in a small bouquet is. How many do you want
For what?
What do you
me to have for flowers
what?
in a small bouquet?
I'm not going to customize the number of flowers you have in your bouquet. You're going to probably use the bouquet to do something, and that'll be the end of the bouquet.
Not
Well, I've been asking because like I said, I laid the dead flower on the small child, and I will probably use more of it in the future.
You have 10 flowers left.
Okay, thank you.
Is this what you just picked up off the thing? Did you just pick these up off like the counter?
No, remember I have the bouquet that you gave me,
Yeah.
and the bouquet Alex gave me.
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch.
Notice how I'm using your flowers.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. I'm supposed to take that.
Shot to the heart.
I think we're gonna get another ghost. Here. Let's go
But
in this room here.
Kendra will listen to Tazzle. I was basically trying to give you some space.
What?
So what do you want to do, Tazzle?
We're gonna go in here.
All right. Well, I'm assuming all the way in or just into the...
Yeah, we'll go all the way to the back.
All right. You find yourself in this little... what you perceive to have been a kitchen at some point. It looked to be a storage closet only due to the disrepair, but there are rotten
Wait, where the
spices.
fuck did you go? Oh, is it a magic entrance?
Not magic. It's just very small and not terribly easy to get through.
Let's see.
It was once apparently a place to prepare food, as there are rotten cloves of garlic on the countertop, and spices that have been dried to irredeemable levels, having sat here for so long.
Is there anything else? Can we start opening drawers and things?
There are no drawers. There's a big countertop.
You're triggering my looting ability.
You will find nothing to loot other than rotten spices and perhaps an aged, damaged cutting board.
Any healing items in here?
Is there anything in the floorboards?
In the what? Floorboards?
If I got like if I tab around on the floorboards, is there any
That's
place
going to be an
that's
investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do one too.
seems like a back room? So I figured that's a good idea to check.
You will find that one of the boards has a small little finger nook sort of hole in it, and you can pull just that one board up. And there are 3 or 4 glass bottles stored in the floor there.
Nice.
They are all opaque to the point and cloudy that you cannot see what is in these bottles. So it appears to be a dark liquid in 3 and a more light colored, the more viscous liquid in the floor.
Does it have labels on?
They do not. Not anymore. Whatever it was once a label is since faded away. The act of lifting these bottles up would have crumpled any labels to dust.
Are they opened already? Like, does it look like they're opened already? Pretty.
They may have been opened at some point, but 3 of them have corks and the 4th is well shut.
Okay. I don't know if I'll open them. I will take the unopened.
Do you want to have a drink now?
What is the intention to do with the unopened one?
Put it in my tablecloth sack. And then
It is.
carry it around.
I'm going to make you roll once every for the next 10 minutes to see when that bottle will eventually break due to the table leg in that sack.
Oh, god damn it. I'll just carry it then. With my hands.
Okay.
It is unopened.
Followed by what? So now we move over to. You okay?
Okay.
We have stamps in the cupboard?
Yeah, remember I put it in the cubby?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I will take the remaining 3 bottles, lay them on the floor. Actually, I'll leave the floor slightly ajar.
Tripping hazard noted.
Just in case we need to hide somewhere. Okay, let's go.
And there is no hiding in this cubby. It is the size of 4 bottles.
Well, okay, then I'll move it. and leave the remaining 3. Let's go! Yeah, the other floors were cement, right?
Yes.
No, it was wood.
Tassel, it's up to you. It says this was your investigation. Tassel, it's up to you if you're ready to go or if you want to keep looking around in here.
Yeah, I'll give you some space to look. I found my cool little nook and cranny. I'll stand like in the doorway, so I make sure that this doesn't fucking close.
I'll check the ceilings and anything else around. You said this is like a kitchen, right?
Yeah, kitchen or a dry closet. All right. Off you go then. The two of you going to go together, and if so, walk to where you wish to go. We will come back to you. When you arrive at a room you would wish to be in, hang out there, and I'll come back to you in a moment.
Kendra, there's nothing in the other room, right?
If you jump between 8 rooms, I'll consider it we're skipping whatever was supposed to happen in that room.
No.
Just exploring.
Okay. It's cold, make sure. Okay, you got cold. Yeah. You gonna be okay?
You won't let me spin.
Yeah, that's a big brave dog.
It's probably right
I'm
by
essentially
your.
telling ghost stories here, and you're gonna go walk out in the dark. Well, I'm never gonna see my wife again. That's all right.
I'll be right back.
Jerry, let's pop back over to you.
Click up here.
Alrighty.
It's probably right near mana pool.
Jerry, as you're in this relatively rundown servants' quarters, the beds appear to have been well made and left that way for an untold amount of time. The carpet is frayed and used, but it is a breakup of the otherwise wooden hard floor. What interests you here?
Jerry will drop to his knees and look sort of in the direction. I won't go under the look, not go.
You're trying to look under the bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Under one of the beds, you will see this little wooden box. No lock, no key, no closing mechanism at all. It is a wooden box with a wooden cap that seems to just rest on top of it to shut it. Oddly, this box is less dusty than it ought to be, and less dusty than the rest of the room.
So Jerry's gonna look under the other.
Under the other bed, mostly empty, but you will see a pair of shoes that seem to have been neatly tucked away. And they are quite large.
So Jerry's gonna leave the room.
So, Jerry, as you walk back out into the hallway, where do you want to go then?
I will go down the hallway and bang a left right here into what to be I don't know how to work. To be a kitchen.
Jerry, not so much a kitchen, but you will find a little discussion room, as there are two behind you where you haven't seen yet. There are two recliner / cloth chairs, and there's a very large desk which spans the width of this room. With what
Jerry will-
appears to be a map, an ink and quill, and a letter still sitting on this table.
Jerry will go inspect the letter.
You're going to go what?
Inspect the letter.
Inspect it. And what does inspect it mean? You'll pick it up and just look at the cloth, or what?
I will pick it up and read the letter.
You're going to read it. So in order to read it, you will have to break a rather ornate red wax seal.
I will do so.
Jerry, with a auspicious tearing, this wax breaks away at the paper. And with the breaking of this seal, which seems to have been too long left, it doesn't cleanly split. It sort of splinters and shatters like a plate. and inside you see this dull yellow parchment. It is a letter written in very ornate cursive, difficult to read, and not even modern English for that matter. Do you wish to make an attempt at reading what you can?
I do. What kind of check would that be?
Have an intelligence check for me.
Alrighty.
Okay. Jerry, you're able to piece together through context and through sort of figuring out what each letter may or may not be a chunk of the letter, though much of it is difficult and much of it is words or phrases you don't quite understand. But the meaning you do gather from this is it is a letter from a man whose name is not parsable to a woman who seems to share the same last name as him. And he writes, "To my dearest such and such," whatever this feminine name may be. Some of the letters not even appearing to be English letters. Things have taken a dark turn at the manor. I fear the garden has a mind of its own. The housekeeper promises me that we have it under control. Your daughter is frightened, and so I write you this letter requesting you come home. There is some other exposition that is difficult to parse. The letter ends with, "From your dearest, forever beloved."
Hmm. Jerry will put the letter back down and proceed into this room.
You just invaded someone's privacy. Oh my God.
Here, I am not.
Journals.
It would appear that is. Well, to be fair,
A letter that wasn't sent. Which is very intriguing.
right.
So, Jerry, after destroying this letter and reading what you could of it,
I didn't destroy it per se. You just
You did, though. You did, though.
you walk into what appears to be sort of a master bedroom, although not quite so much as a just much more esteemed guest bedroom. The floor in here, for the first time, even more than the study you just walked out of, which had a large round carpet, the floor in here is properly carpeted. And despite its age and the stiffness it has gained, it is still more comfortable to walk on. There is a large, ornate bed at the center of the room. Only one side of which appears to have been you, as the blanket seems unevenly disturbed.
all right. That's interesting that there's a door to the outside from here.
It is not a door, it is a window. You'll notice you can't pass through it.
Ah, gotcha.
Very familiar bedroom.
Do I see anything inside yet?
Inside or outside?
Outside.
Jerry, you'll see the head of a figure walking along the edge of this brush outside. It is bald for the most part. There's this very thin, like it's almost like a what is left kind of haircut. With skin so pale you can't tell him apart from the surrounding grayness. And he walks in what appears to be a slow but long gait until he is out of your sight.
Is this the same creature I saw in the bathroom?
Impossible to know.
Got it. Well, I'm going to try to read with the others.
So you're going to try to head back to the main hall and see if you can get through that door that locked behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will speed walk you down to the main hall then. And you get back to the door that you originally came through. Jerry, you will find that the large wooden bar that has fallen across the door to keep it shut is still there.
Can I lift it up?
Go ahead and make me a strength check. You can. You can, and you lift it up and set it out of the way such that this door is now accessible again. The crash of this wood onto the tile floor will sort of echo through the empty hall. And Kendra and Tazzle, you two will hear just the faintest shudder of wood hitting tile. And with that, Jerry, you are free to access the hall again. And while you are catching up to them, back to Kendra then, or Kendra or Taz, whoever wants to go, you found yourself in more living quarters, parsing with the knowledge that you have that this must be, just in general, the servants' quarters.
Nothing interesting about these ones?
What do you find interesting?
No, I'm asking you, do you want us to roll an investigation to see if we find anything interesting about these?
Do you want to roll an investigation?
Sure. All information is good information.
Agreed.
These beds are, again, left very neatly made. As neat as they could be, as it were, with the skills of the people that were making them. This room, smaller than the other one, without a single bed. There's a small belongings box sticking out from underneath the bed. Made of wood, it has no meaningful locks. No closing mechanism. It is just a wooden box with a wooden cap that sits neatly on top of it to shut it.
Is it dusty as the rest of the stuff?
Less. Dust, yes, but less. This box has been disturbed more recently than the rest of the room. Though not recently in a matter of speaking.
Hazel, should I open this box?
Should you what? Put something back?
Should I open the box?
I'll open the box, yeah. I would search for traps first, Pookie. Oh, Chloe. Yeah, let's search for anything weird on this box. I guess I'm gonna perceive or investigate. Your investigation's better than mine.
Okay, I can investigate for any traps. Strange smells.
So, what are you exactly doing then?
Investigating the box for small traps and things.
There's not really opportunity in this box for anything to be booby trapped. Unless inside the box itself, and there's no way to know that without opening the thing.
Alright.
Jerry, as you begin to catch up to them, and you look down this door, which is sort of partially shut, is your intention to just burst through and try to follow, or are you going to be cautious and slow?
I'll be cautious.
Okay. Jerry, as you go to walk, you hear the candelabra-esque thing next to you sort of shudder out a couple of words in a raspy whisper. He goes, "Hi, bye." As the purple light extinguishes.
I what?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
The Litwick is dead.
Ah. Not fun. Okay. Well, I will continue down the hallway ever so.
Jerry, you think you see a familiar and luckily living thing in the hallway. Although I suppose both of them are in the room right now if you're investigating the box, so maybe you don't.
I don't see shit.
What you do see with a quick perception check, we'll find out if you do or not.
I don't see it.
Okay. What Jerry does not see, and therefore does not know about, is a red, toothy smile embedded in the shadow on the wall just by where he walks.
No.
And the eyes track him as he moves. Yeah, sure, like hereish. And the eyes follow him as he walks by. And this smile widens into an unnatural length. Not even ear to ear, but higher still, before the face sinks into the wall.
I don't even see it, and I can already guess what it might be. Scary.
Kendra and Tazzle, you guys are going to hear the creaking of floorboards in the hallway behind you.
What's that? What's that?
Kendra will kind of put her hand on the sword on her back and like approach the door. Kind of like peer through it a little bit.
You don't see anything immediately outside the door, but you hear the footsteps continue to creak on the floorboards toward you.
So she'll wait, just like the slither of the door is open. Okay.
I'll equip my whip.
Jerry, make me a quick D4 roll to see if Jerry would decide to walk this way or this way in pursuit of his friends. It seems that Jerry's instinct would probably be to walk up the more substantial looking hallway.
Someone call out to me, please.
They don't know it's you. They think it's a demon.
I am a demon.
You guys, thank you. You guys are going to hear the creaking begin to walk slowly away from you as footsteps continue at a consistent pace.
Okay. Kendra will relax slightly and then turn back to the box. Hunter, can I use what do I use for like? I guess it's intelligence to be like the box is light. It has less dust on it than the others because it was under a bed.
There's no rule for basic logics.
Shit.
It's just something you can innately figure out if you're smart enough to know such a thing.
So I'll turn to Tesla and be like, I think it has less dust on it because it's under a bed.
No shit, Sherlock.
Fuck off! I solved it! I did the thing!
You solve the things that are covered accumulate less dust.
Tesla, open the box.
What? Alright, fuck. I guess I'll try to open it.
Tazla, as you peel back the wooden cap of the box,
Take the dodge action.
you have this quick, like, burst of pain in your finger. As you realize that the shoddily built aged wooden structure has left you with a pretty nasty splinter, which is going to cause you to sort of jerk reaction drop the box on the bed.
Ouch.
As you have this nasty wooden splinter worth a very small amount of damage. Or maybe not so small amount of damage.
Very
like
small,
under
which is available.
it's bad.
It's a pretty bad. It went pretty deep, like straight the fuck in, just buried itself. In, oh god, that's gonna get infected, you idiots.
I got a splinter on the fucking stick. A huge one.
As you look in the direction of the thing that splintered you and dropped onto the bed, you see this dull, rusty knife fall out of the box.
A weapon for Jerry.
A little dagger of sorts.
It does look very ornate and
Not
special.
well taken care of, not recently sharpened, and noticeably this dull, brownish red, dried flakes adorn the edge of the blade.
Dried flakes, like dried blood type things?
Correct.
I will... I guess I'll take it. Well... How flimsy are these blankets on this bed?
They are thin enough that you would mistake them for sheets, were they not placed on top.
They're probably still too good to rip. Actually, I can use my own knife and cut it too. I was gonna rip a piece off of this and then pick up the knife with it, but yeah.
holding the knife by either the tip of the blade or the handle, barrier through a claw.
The handle, yeah.
What is your intention with picking up this rusty, blood-covered knife?
Um. Um. Does it have any strange lingering smells from it? Other than just like a musty old.
The smell of rust and blood that overpower any other.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if I, as myself, could get anything extra out of it. I know clone.
Maybe if you make a scent-based perception check.
Yes. Sounds phenomenal. I've been hoping to do such things. Do I get advantage? I don't need it, I guess. 29.
Extraordinarily faintly, such that a normal human may not even be able to pick up on it. A light scent of perfume. Cheap, flowery perfume. Soaked into the leather of the handle. Context. You think perhaps for the owner, this dagger.
I'm gonna fill these in. Kennedy, are you filling this in?
So,
I gotta. Getting back to my point of sale. Chloe, what is it, baby? Okay.
so the owner of the dagger seems to smell like cheap, flowery perfume. Interesting. Okay. We're solving a murder mystery, everybody. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna actually close the box, put it back where we found it, and be like, Basil, hold on to that. And put it back exactly how we found it, and then make sure the sheets are all tidy.
The dagger and the box?
Yeah, no. Keep the dagger,
Okay, good, I did.
and then I'm gonna put the box back as exactly how we found it, and same thing with the sheets.
Alright. Woohoo! That was really good.
Thank you.
What in lie the purpose of taking the dagger exactly?
You never know.
Never know who else I have to gank with it. I mean,
Who else?
something else.
Hey
I
Tazzle.
have two and I can dual wield. I won't be dual
Tazzle,
wielding.
how are you storing or holding on to this dagger?
I don't like that. I don't like that question.
Our bags aren't with us, are they?
You should be. You should have everything you had on you when you got scooped.
Probably just. Oh god, I'll probably just hold it. I don't know if I can put it anywhere.
So you're now going to walk around with this dagger.
Like a murderous whack job, maybe.
Well, don't get your scent on it. Maybe
Yeah, I wanted to use some of the cloth.
Here, I'll
to
take
hold it, too.
I'll take the pillowcase off the pillow, and we can wrap it in that.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to cut a piece of the fabric off of the sheet and then hold the. You know.
That takes too long. Just take the pillowcase, dude.
Okay, I'll take the whole pillowcase. So I can just cover it over somebody and then beat them up with it.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
It's
a twofer.
Who needs a butter-filled pillowcase to get out of someone? Why not use a bunch of rusty knives? Okay, let's go.
Put the pillowcase over him and just stab the shit out of him.
Next room.
Before you guys leave, I'm going to turn over to Jerry. Jerry, as you walk down the hall a little bit, I'm going to say the following. Jerry, you're going to hear what sounds like a woman crying.
All right. I will continue down the hall towards it.
He's just like, Kendra, are you having another tantrum again? Goddamn.
Stop whining. Damn.
It's a very rhythmic, like she's stuck sobbing. You open the door to a full-fledged kitchen. Jerry, I'm going to say there are a couple of things on your senses as you enter this room. There's the obvious and there's the unobvious. The obvious is that this room has an active fire.
There's also a corpse on the table.
The second obvious thing is a torso brutally and recently dismembered on this wooden bench.
This is awesome.
Jerry will walk over the torso and just sort of slap it and just say, Tazzle, it's been a good run. And just keep investigating the room.
Jerry, as you touch it, make a Constitution saving throw.
Huh?
Fuck!
About to switch places with it. It's nice knowing ya.
Two such
Oh, good.
things.
13, I bet. I hope.
Jerry, you're going to find yourself paralyzed
Oh.
Paralyzed.
by the fear
Perfect.
of an arm that reaches for you with no hand to grab and a head with no face to scowl. It collapses onto the Dutch.
Uh-oh.
So,
It slaps him what?
Now, he touched the corpse, which caused it to rouse and attempt to reach for him, and with its fleshless face reached and screamed.
huh.
Ew. And
I
now
don't
Jerry's-
like
Jerry's
this.
paralyzed now. With this thing yelling at him.
Jerry, you can feel the proverbial blood drain from your face as you. Oh,
Sorry, repeat that?
well, you don't actually have a proper flesh body, so, but you feel essentially the blood drain from your face as you're just instinctively
Gotcha.
Spectrally drained.
instinctively terrified. Your body will be unwilling without extraordinary willpower to approach this table again.
Gotcha.
Hi.
The crying continues in the distance.
Well, seeing as there are no Kendra or Tazzle here, I will.
Okay, at this point, Kendra and Tazzle leave the little bedroom that they crammed themselves into.
Louise.
And I will say at this point, with good enough perception, one or both of you will spot a living creature emerging out the door at the end of the hallway.
I shut this one? Oops, I didn't mean to shut it.
This early way.
Oh, that way, okay. Okay.
Do you want us to roll perception?
No, he's only 20 feet away and someone you have seen a million times.
Oh, Jerry. This is
Oh, I see a
Yeah.
little man with a top hat. Let's go say hello.
Let's go say hello.
Why is he on the floor?
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I seem to be. This place is fucking with me. Why are you talking like that?
We told you not to run off, Jeremy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I've just been touched.
By the ghost?
Go say.
Well, there's a corpse in that room on a table, and it tried to touch me. I didn't let it. I said, no, you can't touch me there. That's my no-no square. And then I left. There's also like a giant goon in the bathroom over there. And I told him to go. But I think he's out in the garden. And the garden's toxic. I read a letter. So the garden's gone wild. And I think it's what killed a lot of people. It used to. But, this is weird. And the little puppets outside, too. We're probably going to have to go.
Inside
Jesus
check.
Christ, that was a lot of fucking information all at once.
Inside check. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. What a waste.
Yeah, Jerry is as insane as he sounds. He's telling the truth.
Alrighty. Paralyzed prey. I need some help.
Jerry, why don't you stay with us for now on? Yes, I do.
What the fuck?
Kendra is a beast.
Wait,
Is what?
He's like,
Oh,
he's looking at my screen and he's like, Kendra has 70 HP. I was like, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
she
it's
does.
bullshit, dude.
She has rolled high on
shit.
every health check ever.
She has gotten all the health boosts.
I've rolled very high in every health
She has
check,
a
even
fuck
for
ton of more health than me. Like,
I'm a beast.
that's disgusting.
But she also has less AC than you. See? Almost like that.
She could
What's
also
AC?
punch. She could also punch me for about a third of my health if she wanted.
Well,
We should have the same AC. Both have 13 AC.
incorrect. But moving on from that,
Wait, what?
Oh, because Tazzle's a vampire now, right?
What did you say?
she said your AC should be the same, and I said that is incorrect.
Oh no. Yes. No.
Because you're a vampire now.
Tazzle?
Jerry just
Not only that, that's different. That's something else too.
Tazzle,
Yes.
speaking of which, make me an Arcana check or a Perception check. Your choice.
Perception's a lot better, but Arcana is more unique. I'll do Arcana.
perception. No. Okay, that doesn't matter.
You feel a dark presence coming down the hallway behind Kendra, which reminds you faintly of your family.
I don't like this.
Well, you don't know about it.
I don't like
God, I
this.
think I might have a heart attack.
Tazzle, without a sound, without a creak of the floorboard, without any indication of something being wrong, there is a figure 2 heads taller than Kendra standing behind.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Can I do a perception? Can I do like an instinct check? Like you know how like your hair stands on the back of your neck. You're like someone's behind you. You know some spidey senses. Can I do a spidey senses check? Is that a thing I can do?
No.
Aww.
That would basically be your passive perception.
Your passive perception is not high enough to detect him, and that is basically what that is.
Spider-Man's basically got a passive perception of 40.
13.
Yep, I know. Not high enough to detect him.
Tesla's gonna turn around and growl down the hallway.
Oh, Tazzle sounding feral for a moment as he attempts to make a intimidating growl. Tazzle, you get a very... it's worth noting, Jerry, with the direction you're facing, you will also see this figure.
Is Jerry still paralyzed?
He's paralyzed with... He wasn't like paralyzed like the stat condition. He was like fear. Like you cannot approach that table again kind of fear. So, Jerry, you will see a spoopy bastard who seems a little familiar to you. And Tazzle, you get this blank, almost uncaring stare towards you as he moves his head ever so slightly, and with the motion it takes for him to move his leg, he is just like a wind down the hallway. Kendra, you will at that point feel a cold wind on the back of your neck, which sends goosebumps down your arms.
I'm gonna turn around ever so slowly.
Ever so slowly
Now seeing Tazzle like staring past me, growling viciously, and then Jerry just going, Dave! Kendra's gonna be like, oh no. And then just being like, turning around so slowly.
There's someone there.
He will turn around to not but a brief cold wind and lightly disturbed dust on the floor.
She's gonna whip back around and be like, what the fuck was that?
That was a weirdie. That's what that was. I got no idea. But it seemed very familiar. I slightly don't know if I should have liked it or not, but I don't think I did.
All three of you now, with the door behind Jerry open, will hear a resounding wail that echoes through the halls of the house. The sound that someone would describe as a woman screaming bloody murder.
Ooh. Anybody want to go torch it?
Yeah, Kendra's gonna be like, run towards the sound.
You're going to have to push past the boys, kind of shove them out of the way. Kendra, you will be stopped by the first Jerry trying to save you, and then secondary the accostement of seeing an open flame for the first time in this house, and the corpse in the kitchen. The uncomfortably fresh cadaver.
This must smell very nice.
Kendra is going to unsheath her ghost sword and continue on towards the wailing.
Shit.
Which I'm assuming is coming from this direction.
You have no idea where it came from now that you're in here.
Oh, it came from this room.
This is the closest thing you would have heard. You don't know if it came from this room or beyond. Nor do I find it easy to believe that Kendra would so easily move past so many context clues.
I will stand at the end of this.
Can okay, I'll retcon that I didn't. Okay, I'll resheath my sword and kind of like look around the area.
This is great music.
Jerry, you find yourself mildly uncomfortable as you watch them get a little too close for your liking to the cadaver.
Yep. Jerry's just gonna sort of shout, "Get away from that! It touches you!"
Chad's gonna go over and be.
He just starts licking the wood on the table.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, it's fresh.
Okay, Tazla can touch it. You cannot. Kendra.
Kendra's gonna investigate the fire to see where it came from.
Where it comes from is the wood that is on fire in the bottom of the chimney.
Fresh meat.
Can I reach up into the stone chimney to see if there's like a compartment?
You can if you want to take some burn damage.
I am flameproof.
You are not flame-proof. You are flame-resistant. And only when you use mana to be so.
I am flame resistant.
Don't lose that
Can I
beautiful
still do it?
hair.
Again, you can do it if you're willing to take some damage.
Okay, I'll take my jacket off and just feel around.
Did you just find that picture online, or did you make it?
What picture?
Her Kendra picture.
Oh, I found it online.
The
I tried looking.
flames lick at your arm. Less proverbially than you would like, as if each wanton speck of fire is a tongue lashing out at fresh flesh. You find nothing of interest besides a well-cleaned chimney,
That was useless.
which rises up and out the ceiling, supposedly, though noticeably has a bit of a tilt to it, as if to allow room for a second fire above.
A second fire above. What do you mean?
As in this is a multi-stack chimney. In very expensive old rich houses, the one chimney would be used for multiple fireplaces.
Ah, yes. Makes sense.
Kendra, these flames, despite your resistance to them and the time that your arm is fully immersed in them, will bite you for 4 points. Oh, I said 4 very intentionally.
Okay.
You took 4. That is. It should have been a D8. You took a D4. Kedra, the most interesting thing that this nets you, besides getting a good look at the cast iron pot hanging in the fire, boiling away something, is that this chimney has no soot, no smoke damage. It is clean. Used, you might even say, unlike much of the rest of the house. For those of you paying attention, there is a remarkable amount of fresh, quote, quote, produce.
Interesting.
Somebody other than Kendra, what would you like to do in this kitchen?
Is there any way out of it aside from the way in?
There is another door hither.
Ah.
No. I'll try to take my eye off the bloody corpse and look around. The free fucking smorgasbord here.
You are looking at the wall, which has very little of interest other than utensils and cooking instruments hanging from iron hooks.
Anything interesting on the table other than the corpse? And is that a blade on there?
There is a bloody kitchen knife and a bowl with some manner of unknown tuber.
Are those fucking breadsticks on the table?
Oh,
Board.
don't you fucking start.
The right here.
There is bread over here. I mean, it's not over here, but
They're not breads.
you can cut it into sticks.
It's not the same.
It's not, is it? It's true. Off to Olive Garden we go.
Basil, you are make me a charisma check real quick. The note taking is just going hard over there.
Holy shit, good job, me.
Tippity tip
Good job, Kennedy. Let us grab.
Tesla, you managed not to be too frightened by a little spinnerack, which darts out from under the table and skitters away under the door over
No
here.
fucking way. Throw me a Pokeball. I'm gonna get it. I wanna get it. I don't have a Pokeball. I'm gonna grab it.
Make a dexterity save to try and grab it before it gets out from under the door.
Dexterity, save or check? Actually,
It's a save because you're trying to beat it from getting out of there.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not. Okay. So
Because it's actively trying to escape.
Go here.
Well, okay, so you do manage to get a hold of its back legs before it manages to fully squeeze out of the room. Its reaction to this is to whip around and bite your hand.
Yes. Ouch.
Let's see if it succeeds in piercing your skin. Luckily for you, it doesn't get a very good grip on you, so it doesn't manage to actually bite into you. But are you going to try to hang on to it after it seems intent on biting?
Yes.
All right, this creature is going to flail wildly as you're holding this rather large spider. What are the other two thinking as Tazzle just yoinks this massive spider?
Kendra's just like,
So I bet you I haven't seen this thing in 6 months.
Is anybody going to do anything or try to help him? Because the spider is going to try to bite you again. It's just going to keep trying to bite you until it kills you, or you let it go.
Right. Hey, man, I can speak with animals with it.
ooh, good idea.
And I'll say, hey, I don't want to hurt you, but can you maybe help us out and hang out with us for a bit?
You're going to consume one of your two speak with animals cards to speak to this thing?
Yeah, what would you say, Kenny? Yeah.
Yeah, autocorrect turned my spinrack into spinach. Hold on, sorry. Spinach rack.
Oh yeah, you got one. I never got one.
Okay,
I almost
so if you're going to speak to this thing, it is in its own language hissing at you viciously and just spitting these nasty insults in your directions like I will allow you to eat me.
No,
And it
don't
goes
eat
and actually this time manages to get a hold of you. So you're actually gonna get bit by it this time.
me.
Oh shit, it rolled an 18. And an 18 on a poison sting, you know what that means.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So Tazzle, the bite
Is it
itself
18?
only
It's
does.
18.
It is 18, yeah. It's 15 or yeah, 15%
Oh, 15
chance.
plus.
Yeah. Oh, it's 15% chance. So 18, 19.
Oh, 18, 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tazzle, the bite itself only does 1 point of damage. You're pretty resilient, but the poison injected into you is the real kicker. As you can feel this injection in your hand, you're like, oh, that will actually cause you meaningful pain, unlike the bite.
We're not trying to eat you. We just want assistance, and maybe we can get you out of here.
You one.
What?
What?
He said, "Die, you great-legged one."
Great-legged one. I love him.
I do too. He'll fit in great.
I'm going to the bathroom. Bathroom break.
Jerry, are you
I almost
doing
said, should I
anything
feed him
to
beef
help
jerky,
or
but-
abate Tazzle as you watch him get bit in good shape by this massive spider?
I'm just watching. I'm not interacting at all with that.
All right.
Unless I'm asked to, in which case I will. Hazel, do you need help?
I just don't have a Pokeball, so I'm gonna try to get this thing. I want to try to get this thing to stick with us and maybe even help us around the thing or something, just to have a buddy.
Gotcha.
Maybe escape with it. Who knows?
That would be all right. Yeah, I got you.
Because we didn't get to buy anything before we left, because
He hisses,
he
"I will
fucked
never
up.
succumb to you."
He doesn't want to go. How about we can get you some food along the way?
"You are my meal, you demon. I will package you into your class and feed you to my brood."
God damn it.
It makes a very poor attempt to bite you again.
Can I just kind of like try to bonk it over the head with a melee, with a punch?
You mean you can? You're going to have. You can make an attack against it.
Because apparently he's not gonna stop without.
You can make a strength attack against him. Yeah.
Click.
Believe it or not, you actually don't hit him hard enough for him to care. It's like, "You are weak. I will consume you."
I'm trying not to hurt you too much. I don't know. Apparently, there's no reasoning with this thing.
It is a spider after all.
Eat me, I'm gonna eat you. I just bite it. No.
You could, but
It's not gonna taste great. It's actually kind of gross. Oh man. I guess I'll just say, okay, relax. We'll just, I don't know. Just forget about your brood for now.
Hazel, it's only at this point that the poison its effect begins to become apparent. It doesn't appear to be strong enough to be deadly, but it is making you feel rather weak.
Persuade. I'll try to persuade him or something to attempt a persuasion to have him forget about his brood and join us for a bit. Maybe even
Persuasion.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
dick, but who knows?
Persuade him to give up on his birth family and all he has ever known for you.
Yes. God.
What I missed.
Advanced roller. So
He is not immediately hostile toward this idea. He doesn't like just fly into a rage and attack you, but he seems not convinced. He's like, "What can you offer, you demon? Besides,
Well,
you are you, nothing more."
Listen, Gollum.
what does he say?
"You are my meal, nothing more." And strikes out at you again. Once again, not managing to get a good bite off on you. His little jaws not being that strong.
Do I take more poison damage?
You haven't taken any poison damage because it's not a strong enough poison to harm you as of yet. It is just causing you to be very weak.
Weakened. Okay.
That's a fun fact about Spinnerack. Their poison isn't actually strong enough to kill a human, but it causes you to be very sick.
Ah. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'll keep trying to persuade him.
Tazzle, I need you. That's a very fun move. Just shoot somebody with.
Are you gonna hit me with fucking string shot?
You only should make a ranged attack roll. Okay, that's my deal.
60-foot range string shot?
Yeah, he's gonna turn around with his butt facing you, and there's this little squirt of stringy white goop that splatters on the wall behind you. He's like, "I'll beat you, and in your weakness, I will kill you."
Hey, if you want to come with us, I can train you how to do really, really well with all these cool attacks you're doing.
You can train me how to kill you better.
I sure I will.
It sounds like Mort.
We will, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's Mort. He's been stuck in this alternate realm for a million years. I will name him that if I can catch him. Give me a Pokeball now, please. I will pay
Mort. Except he's the opposite of Mort in this one. Instead of wanting to kill himself, he just wants to kill everything.
Yes, I will train you to be the most powerful spinner or whatever you are. Spider.
Then release me so I can murder you.
No, I will train you to murder others and stuff.
He proceeds to miss again.
Good.
This is just so
You're
sad.
embarrassing yourself. Stop it.
Oh my
In my mind, I'm
God.
like, my poison hurts. Makes me feel woozy.
You will fall to this.
I will help you evolve, and you will be phenomenal, and we will take on all sorts of enemies.
He will take over the world.
Help me evolve with food.
He'll help you evolve with food. Hey, what about that body over there? Why didn't you just eat that?
It is forbidden, but you are not.
Forbidden? Why is it forbidden?
It is not my meal, but you will be.
If you don't join me, I will take you and shove you into his torso. Son of a bitch!
He manages to get a hold. Dazzle, he manages to swing himself and get a hold of your leg.
Son of a bitch.
He latches onto your leg for 9 points of poison damage
Holy shit.
as he injects you with another good dose of the poisons. Now one of your arms and one of your legs is just steadily going to sleep.
Alright. I'm gonna take my stick while holding on to it with one hand, and I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna say fuck you. That actually, can I just try to persuade one more time before I start
You can try again.
To,
He's as of yet
change.
unconvinced you have anything to offer him more than yourself.
Well, a lot of this stuff I'm talking about is outside of this house and elsewhere. So.
And as he pulls away from tearing flesh from your leg with his little fangs, really all he's done is left 2 little like pinpricks in your thigh.
Yeah,
And he
really
tears away from your leg. He goes, "Ah! A second wound! You will die yet!"
Somebody give me a Pokeball, please.
I love him so much.
Somebody give me a
I've seen
Pokeball,
you bleed,
please.
Demon. I can kill you.
I will pay you. I will buy you a Great Ball if I can catch this fucker.
Dazzle's just begging for somebody to give him a Pokeball.
Dude, you know I'm out. Else I'd let you. Else I'd give him something.
I do have a Pokeball actually.
Dazzle's like, you waited this long.
Get
So Dazzle, what are you trying to persuade him for here?
Bitch. I wanted him to join us, and at least maybe he can travel with us around the house, and then maybe escape, and we'll find plenty of food elsewhere.
Escape when foolish food like you wanders into my nest.
Well, we seem to be the only ones that show up here. I don't know how often you get travelers.
Which is why I must consume you.
But elsewhere, there's millions of people to consume. There's
There
literally.
is no elsewhere.
Uh,
Lies and deceit from the demon.
I'll give you a tortured nugget if you calm down.
Torch of Nugget.
Yeah, I can't say chicken. I can't say chicken, so I just say tortured nugget.
I mean, you can say chicken nugget if you want. We all know what you're talking.
I'll give you a chicken nugget if you calm down.
Your poultry means nothing to me, she witch. I will consume you next.
But there's tons of people in
Wait,
another
hold
place
on.
where we
Wait,
came
hold
from.
on. Give it a second. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna give this thing a chicken nugget and be like, "You say that now. Try this."
Where did you get the chicken nugget?
The counter.
That was right on the counter in the
There
fire.
are no chicken nuggets.
Just appears with it out of nowhere. Here you go, chicken nugget.
It's not a fucking McDonald's.
Fucking McDonald's. It's a dino one.
It's a dino nugget.
It's a dino nugget. Looks like Tyrant.
Fossil nugget.
Nosferatu, bring me my dino nuggets.
Please, I just want the spinner and a chicken nugget on fire.
There is another place where there's tons of people and tons of other creatures of your kind. I've seen your kind on the other place, and they're more abundant. And not like we're gonna see them, but anyway, they're everywhere.
Why should I go where there is competition when you are free? You're not alone.
We will crush the competition and eat all of them.
You can also find a sweet hot babe out there.
Oh, there's tons of them. There's
I
tons
will
of them.
crush them myself with my mighty pincers, with the strength I gain from consuming you.
No.
Well, if
I
you
am
have
your
such
travel
mighty
friend.
pincers, hold on. If you have such mighty pincers, wouldn't you want to pass that on? You're here all by yourself.
He lashes out.
Nothing else to reproduce with.
He
Wouldn't you
barely
want to pass
manages.
on those genetics?
He barely manages not
Hot,
to
sweet
pierce.
babe spinnerack.
Kendra, it's worth noting he is entirely ignoring you. He's very much focused. A, he can't communicate with you directly, and B, he's very much focused on eating Tazzle at the moment.
I tried to bring her outside. She didn't want to go, but you can try again.
The only one who has a Pokeball is Jared. He's just watching in glee.
Jerry has said, dude, I have a Pokeball.
I have. Do you want it?
Jared, help a brother out.
Tails like holding on with one hand, trying to talk to it, and he's like got one hand out.
Jerry passes a Pokeball.
I unfortunately know this is not gonna work.
Just do it.
But we can try. It's probably got a higher chance with more health, so I'll attempt a singular bonk with my staff.
That's how you're dunk.
I'll try again.
It just dies.
I fucking crit it and just one shot it. Son of a bitch.
Make a melee attack.
Soul staff. Plus one. If I click, I'm pissed. I didn't mean to do 11. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I want a +1, not 11.
Yeah, so actually your little bonk will be parried by the little spike on his head. He goes, "You
Alright.
You are weak, and I bite at you.
As you just kind of like hold him a little farther away from you.
Alright, we'll try it again.
Keep her going.
Don't have a bitch.
As he's back and forth, he's just snapping at your arm like,
Damn it.
You
It's just a shit show of us just swinging at Ren.
as Tazzle is like this, like, looks like a scared old woman. He's holding this thing at arm's length, trying to bap it with a stick as it's just swinging wildly, trying to bite him.
Alright.
It's just not managing to get a good grip on you here.
Oh, damn.
You finally managed to land a fucking hit on him. What did you hit him with?
My staff.
Oh, okay. Your
Bucks
stat's
for
not magic yet, so it's worth a D6. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
D6.
it's just a regular D6 with a +1. Strength, shitty strength. Conk.
Brother. Brother.
That foot
What?
took far too long.
That fucking hurt.
Did it? I don't see how so. I don't know.
Its health
He's
hasn't.
fucking me
I
up.
hadn't put its health on yet, but yeah, that fucking hurt.
He crit the shit out of me.
as it as it gets bonked and you can see this little trail of purple blood, it goes, "You lash at me, foul demon."
We like lashing at each other for the last 20 minutes.
As it attempts to bite your arm again, it's like, "I will consume your friend to heal this wound."
Oh god. I
love him so much.
I will. Oh god, I haven't used this forever, and I might as well do it now. And it's probably gonna be hilarious waste, but let's see how it works. I will use. Apparently, I have 2 inspirations.
Oh, Jesus
I
H.
have a
Christ.
1/4, and I have two 1/8. Somehow
Are you fixing to use inspiration to try and catch him?
I was going to, because if I waste it, I'm gonna hate myself.
All right, well, you can roll a d4 inspiration here.
Apparently, I have a 2/8, meaning probably 1/8 each. I don't know where.
Oh, you have 2/8? What
It
the
says I have
fuck?
2/8, so I think I got like 1/8 and then another 1/8, so I just made it 2/8.
Well, fucking hey, you roll the die 8 then, I guess. Let's see how much inspiration you're going to put into this catch.
Might as well use it while I got it. Alright, so 1/8. We'll do the 1/8 first. So this is what's on top of it.
I have a feeling that we're going to have to continue the spoopy shit when we come back to
And then
Pokemon.
this will be the regular throw.
Is everybody
To be quick, but this was too much fun.
okay with continuing the spoopy shit?
Oh
Even
my
though
god, that was almost a 1, thank the gods.
Yeah.
Cunt of a game.
Yes. You've Hunter, you've enacted my kleptomaniac gaming skills where I just collect everything and explore everything and do
And
nothing.
I'm going to take all of the useless shit you've collected away later. When the game tells you, "Oh yeah, that thing that took up 10 pounds of your carrying capacity, it's worth exactly $1. Fuck you."
I don't care. It was useful at the time, potentially. Maybe.
There's no such thing as potentially useful at the time. It was or it was not useful.
Everything has a use.
Yeah, its use as a fucking table leg.
Or a bat. Tis a use.
Why would you use a bat when you have a? You know what? I'm not even gonna.
When I have a sword, you never know.
I think. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that. All right, Tazzle, you use the gifted Pokeball to successfully capture the angry little shit. Which I now have to go pull up a bunch of other shit that I didn't have open for.
Oh.
You have caught. Are you ready for this? A level 2 Spinnerack.
Oh my. Sweet Jesus.
He's just a baby.
That's adorable.
He is the feistiest little shit.
I love it. Hey, I can level him with Jerry's Paris now. The little babies.
Let me get you some information on Spinnerack for later, just so we know it. That's a right. Where did that go? There it is. So he rolled to have the ability Swarm, and Jesus Christ. And he rolled to be, of course, it's a male. How could it not be? And links. So 18. Oh Jesus! Hold on. That is going to be an innocent. He's +2 charisma, -2 wisdom.
That does not match. Make it chaotic.
It does
You can
match.
retcon.
It does match because he's got minus wisdom, but he's got the +2 charisma, which he dumps into intimidation. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.